Word of our community's acclaim spreads.
Hello and welcome everyone to another fantastic Sunday here on the Exploding Dice channel. My name is Asker and it feels like I just said this a couple hours ago, cause I did. I can't read that mug, so now you're gonna have to do that again.
My mic's not on because I'm a gross sick mess right now. It's just a mug. You don't have to read it. It's backwards.
I assumed that you were showing it to me because the message was important.
No, I was cheersing the camera with my thing.
Fair
I'm gonna go
enough.
back to mute because the sounds that my body is making is gross right now. So.
Well, welcome guys to Mouse Guard: The Dark Spring, our weekly Mouse Guard adventure here on the Exploding Dice channel. We have hopefully a grand old show, and I'm gonna kick it over to Four in just a second, but I want to tell you guys before we do that, and before we say hello to our cast, Dice Thulu has the retweet link for you in chat right now. You can hit that and tell all your friends that we're hanging out. And also, we got some really cool stuff planned for today after the show, which I'm going to talk about a little bit later. But first and foremost, let's say hello to our cast and our lovely Dungeon Master. How are you all doing today?
Fantabulous.
The most convincing... It's the most convincing acting I've ever seen. Thank you.
We're doing fucking great. We're doing so fucking good. Welcome to Mouse Guard.
Welcome to Mouse
Guard. How you guys doing? It's a good show tonight. It's gonna be great.
Why?
Bron's gonna do all the talking today.
Why? For why don't you tell us a little bit about what is going on today and what we have in store?
Well, of course. If you don't know what Mouse Guard is, you're in for a treat. Mouse Guard is a splendid comic book made by David Peterson, and him and Luke Crane got together. They smashed their brains into a single coalescing vortex of creativity and came out with a role-playing game in which these fancy folks are going to be playing little tiny mice with swords and big ideas. And unfortunately, everything else is just as nasty as it is in the real world. Whole seasonal storms and weather changes can erupt, causing untold havoc upon the towns. Predators are basically able to freely roam and pick off whichever mice they discover. And the only thing stopping total disaster is the Mouse Guard, which is this fantastic group of mice who are sworn to protect the sanctity of their species and all of the hardships that come with it. And that is just the basic sell.
I'm sold. You have sold me on the Mouse Guard. We, of course, guys, we have a fantastic cast for you, and we are going to hopefully dive right in to the actually, why don't we do that first? We'll say hello to our cast and remind everyone who we are and who we are playing. If you will look to this side of me, you will see that we don't have a Leslie with us today because she is turning 89 years old, and so we wish her a happy birthday.
Yeah, happy 89th birthday, Leslie. Love ya.
You were muted, Bronze.
You look amazing.
Yo, look. That was a good voice. That was a good impression.
I love it.
It was better the first time, but it's muted.
It's okay. I don't understand.
Well, since we have already got her unmuted, why don't we have Bronze introduce yourself to the audience, tell everyone who you are and who you are playing today.
Hello, I'm that bronze girl, and I'm playing Brienne Thimblebucket. She's thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, and angry as
a bowl of oatmeal.
Nun at a strip club.
What if the nun is a stripper?
What?
No, that's just a stripper in a nun costume.
That explains so much of my childhood.
How do you know which it is?
Exactly.
It could be either one.
When you pay to have that police officer lady come to your house, that's not a real police officer. Real police
What?
officers don't take off their clothes.
I thought real police
Actually,
officers
real
danced.
police officers. So real police officers are just they're always in their uniform 24/7. They don't take off their clothes.
Well, no, but they don't. It's not Velcro. It's not Velcro. It's the difference.
Well, I have tearaway pants that are not Velcro either. Because the Velcro makes
Mouseguard,
it
bring
very
in
unsatisfying.
all the resolutions to your pressing questions.
In case you guys were wondering.
I'm so sorry, everyone. Bronze, keep talking about how awesome you are.
She shattered your world. I can understand.
But wait, you can pay police officers to come to your house and dance, though, right?
No.
No, you call 911 and say,
Well-
I have a desperate need.
I think
My
you can go
emergency
off-duty-
is there is
off-duty
no one here.
officers.
What
This
is
is
your?
gonna blow your mind, but pizza delivery boys don't get laid nearly as often as you.
Wait, you mean Kyle, the guy who delivers my pizza 2 hours late every time and is incredibly stoned, doesn't get laid all the time?
No.
Fucking
Yeah.
Kyle, he's been
But-
lying to me.
By lonely housewives? No.
That's a bummer.
I feel like that stereotype died out in the 70s, though. Unless it's still going, I don't know.
I think it died out around the time of like stuffed crust because that doesn't sound as sexy. Like the stuff part is, but like when it comes to the crust, that definitely turns down the sexometer like a little bit.
Just normal pizza is fine though. Drunkly,
like-
who are you and who are you playing?
Hey, I'm Drunkly, and I'm playing a character named Quinn. I'm a mouse, and I'm very sick right now, and I'm gonna be pressing the mute button because I'm gonna cough.
It's like prophecy. He says it and it happens.
How you guys doing?
Win the lottery.
Bronze is gonna win the lottery, but it's gonna get delivered to the wrong address. The money.
God damn it.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Too soon.
Rip. Rip.
I'm sorry. We were having a private conversation, and I made it a very public. I brought it to a very public forum. I'm
And
sorry,
it's
Bronze.
too soon.
It's too soon. Like I'm actually like incredibly jealous of your hoodie or your sweater, Bronze, because like it's like a
Yeah?
nice pink skeleton sweater, and there's one thing I love: bones and the color pink.
It does look fantastically soft.
Yeah, is it warm too?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Nice,
no.
nice.
And it's oversized. This is the smallest size they make. for
Rip.
swimming in.
This is the
It comes
Like
in.
stretch
It
so
comes
much.
in
It's just
extra.
big boned, that's all.
it's like
Comes in extra large and tent.
I want a tent.
And hi guys, my name's Askren. I'm gonna be playing Tynid Trail Chaser. He's the boring one of the group, as we discussed on Drunkly Show. Yes.
No, we didn't discuss how you. Okay, you're coming on my show soon, and I'm gonna talk to you
You're-
about this. I have some
you're gonna
thoughts
fix
on your
this.
character. I'm gonna,
You're gonna fix this.
He's the one without the personality.
No, you do. The thing is, okay, we'll get into this on my stream. This is
Fantastic. I look.
No, I
forward
think
to
you're
it.
the only
I'm
one
gonna
that
fight.
answered, yes, I am scared of wolves in a campaign about wolves.
That was intentional. I did that for the plot. 4. Who are you?
Yeah, who the fuck are you?
Well, I of course am 4.
sorry.
I am your game master tonight, and I will be playing all of the mice and all of the weasels and all of the everything else in between. Yeah.
Lovely.
Well, speaking on that, how about we get a prologue going to refresh our minds?
Just 1 second before we do that, just a quick announcement. Once again, guys, if you have not already, please hit that retweet link. Tell all your friends. Dice Doodle's got it for you right there. And also, remember that you can get involved in the campaign. You can help our players out with some fate points, with some persona points, some extra dice, rerolls, recoveries, all that good stuff. All that information is right there in the chat, just like any other donation. All of that goes back to helping support the channel and produce more great content. And we appreciate every single bit of it. And second to last, we have passed the big ol' 3,000 mark on the follower counter. So, as promised, we have a giveaway coming at the end of the night. Some lucky person in chat is going to win this here Wormwood dice box, and it's not going to be Laurelania. She's going to be very mad that I said that. But it's
You've
true.
been waiting for that.
It's true. It's not going to be her. It's going to be one of you people, and I just dropped my D20. No, I need it. You can't have the dice that are in the dice box because they're mine, but you can have the dice box. And so that is going to be, we're going to be giving that away at the end of the show. So make sure you are here in chat to win it. That is all. That's all I have. That's the only thing I have. 4, take it away.
The Dark Spring is all about a danger that is treading upon the scent border. The scent border being the only obstacle stopping creatures like deer and other terrifying entities of the night from passing through into the mouse territories. The year is 1153. And not much has come across that border since the war of 1149, which was the Weasel War that nearly drove the mice of the territories to extinction and enslavement by the Weasel overlord, Rampal. Our patrol of guards mice have fallen into a predicament. There are wolves beyond the scent border, and they are pressing close. And we're trying to figure out if there's anything that the mice can do to stop it. Thankfully, our patrol has strengthened the scent border, but they've encountered a lot of hardship along the way. One of which being an encounter with one of the wolves in the fallen town of Woodruff's Grove, which actually, as it actually turns out, was being rebuilt by a bunch of bandits who had allied themselves with some weasels and weaselkin. One of these weasels being the son of Rampal, in fact, Huey by name. And that is sort of where we left off. You guys had brought the survivors of Woodruff's Grove, who were being dug out by a wolf, across the scent border all the way to Pebblebrook. And you realized one of them, who had his foot gnawed off when he got caught by the wolf, needs medical attention. He's beginning to fade as the wound has gone sour, like a warhead. And I don't know. It's just
The
that
90s
works.
called and they want their candy back.
it's true.
Yeah, the
Dude,
Hey,
my
love
sisters,
that
my
candy.
sisters were the worst. They would force me to eat those things.
Warheads are great, though they make more sour candy now. So
Do they?
We're going.
yeah,
They.
I like warheads. I like sour things though.
I'm traumatized. I can't.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
The first time I ate a warhead, I thought I was gonna die. Like legitimately.
Well,
I
you- you-
remember looking in the mirror and thinking my face was changing colors. Like, legitimately.
did you ever like psych yourself up to eat them? Like
Yeah.
where you're like, okay, it's not that bad. It's not that fucking
I'm gonna
bad.
do
I can
it.
do it. I'm gonna put 3 in my mouth this
it's
time.
not-
It's like
Take that,
bungee
Robert.
jumping.
it's not that it's not getting psyched
Yeah,
up
it's
to eat
just
them.
bungee jumping.
It's the fact that just looking at one, my mouth is like already feels it, like
Yeah.
I'm preparing.
Like your saliva, it just starts
It
to turn
stings.
into
You-
acid for
Yeah.
no
You can feel
reason.
that tangy flavor that
like-
you're about to savor in your mouth.
I feel like they should have capitalized on the fact they don't even need to sell them, because when you look at one, your mouth already does it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Right.
But thankfully, none of you tried to verify this. You decided to go to a medical professional. And that is unfortunately where we left off. You had brought him there, the bandit leader, Lucretia, who is also the daughter of the governor of Pebblebrook, was basically toting her authority. And the governor arrived along with a plump guards mouse at her side. And that is where we left off.
All right. Before we jump into it, I want to say a big thank you to the Blue Ranger and the Riot Squad for joining us. Thank you guys for the host and for the Riot Raid. You guys are awesome. I'm gonna go give him a shout out. We have who's got conditions, because we have some recapping to do, and we didn't actually get much done last week.
When you were recapping stuff, I don't remember the part. I don't remember you bringing up the part where Quinn was wearing fishnets. I don't remember that being a
That's
part
right.
of-
You spend a player's check to use Weaver to make those.
Yeah,
Weaver is a really underrated skill. I'm
It
glad
is.
you
You
took
get-
advantage of it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right. So then.
I like to think you like draw the cloak around your torso and you just like stick the leg out really far.
Dun, 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 dun.
You guys are really good with your sleazy sax noises.
Listen to me. That was Sleazy Sax Noise was my name in high school. It's fine. I was in band.
He didn't even need a saxophone. He just he just stood
I
in the
didn't
back
play.
and made noises.
Yeah, I was the homecoming king because I did that. That's how you become homecoming king, I think.
I had also forgotten. Was there actually a thing about fishnets? Because I don't remember that part.
No, I was literally wearing.
No,
No, I mean yes.
It was the
but I
conviction.
would allow it.
It was the
Thank
conviction with
you.
which you addressed it. Does anyone have conditions or nature they want to recover via the?
No.
I'm totally good.
Last week,
Alright.
so I'm good.
Because
Actually, check.
I'm
Junie.
way down on nature.
Yeah, Junie is actually injured, but if you wanna, but she'll recover that because she missed a session.
Yes. No. Let's turn the recap over to Leslie. Go ahead, Leslie.
Yeah, Leslie, do it.
So play
It's okay,
Happy
she's
Birthday because that's
89.
what's happening right now.
Happy birthday to you.
No.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy 89th birthday.
Happy 89th birthday, Leslie.
I don't know, Askren, is there any details you want to give us?
Yeah.
as well?
Yeah. No. I will happily do what I can.
Because you tax your nature like
Yeah.
to no end.
My nature's way down. So from what I recall, we had returned with Rampal Jr., Huey, and his entourage of Weaselkin, one of whom we decided is a shifty bastard, and he is
He's a
not.
Martin.
He's not gonna be a good friend. We got to keep an eye on him. The other one is missing a foot. The wolf snapped it off, and so we tied him down to a cart as his foot has been infected, and we are taking him restrained into the town of Pebblebrook, so that he can get medical attention and we can prove that the job that we were sent to do is done. And then also maybe we can say that, hey, wolves are coming. And so we didn't get much done last week. Sorry guys, internet issues. But we did get into the town, and I believe we met with the healer. I don't remember the name or anything specific about the healer, other
I
than
don't
that
know
they
if
were
I ever gave them a name.
yeah, other than they were freaked the hell out about this this kind of delirious. It's not a weasel; it's a ferret, correct?
Definitely
overreacting. No, this bodyguard of Rampal Jr. is a weasel.
Okay, who's the ferret then?
Mim, the midwife.
Okay,
The robed albino ferret.
gotcha.
Yeah.
So
Who's staying
two
outside.
weasels, a marten, and a ferret.
Exactly.
Walk into a bar. And yeah, there was a lot
If
of
they could fit in it.
there was a lot of freaking
It's
out.
a wolf bar.
Not a good place. They were freaking out, and that's all I remember is the freak out.
Yeah, there was a lot of freak out. So what happens next is I'm just going to go ahead and build this up because it's where I was going next.
Yes.
The Dr. Mouse, he's starting to argue with Lucretia. But then an older black fur comes out of the clinic wearing like a very white apron covered in flour. And she is looking out and says, "Huh? What's going on here, Corin? He's there." And she pauses when she sees the weasel. All of you recognize this old mouse as one of the mice you rescued from the Dark Heather tunnels.
Oh, dunzo. This will be easy peasy lemon squeezy.
And the look on her face is of shock, but not of suspicion or fear, unlike most of the mice that are now gathering. And she quickly rushes down the porch to the four of you. I almost said three, but I got realized Junie's still here. And just immediately starts looking in on the cart, trying to examine what's wrong. And she goes, "Oh, what's wrong with him? Where'd you find this? Where'd you find him?"
We found him up a tree, and turns to, do we tell them about the wolves?
Does it really matter where we found him? He really needs help, and you can trust us.
Yeah, look at us.
I trust you. This is him. This is the one that let us go. Oh, so many years ago.
Yeah, he's a good one. Can we see this leg? This leg is not in great shape.
Corin, wheel him in, Corin. And he says he won't fit. She snaps at him, sort of like cracking her tail on the ground. You get him inside. He needs our help. And very quickly starts putting order to this of what is happening. And after that, you guys are approached by Josephine, the governor, and she's a bit perturbed, and looks to you, Tynan, and says, "I'm guessing you have a reason for all this."
You mean the weasel? And the tunnels, and the saved mice. Yes, that was us, yes.
I wasn't expecting you to bring weasels.
Neither were we, but situations arose, were overcame, and now are like this.
Frankly, we did what we had to.
Yeah.
Well, at least the tunnels are taken care of.
That they are.
Thank you, Lucretia. To which Lucretia goes, "Just doing my thing. Per usual." And Josephine turns to the rest of the guards mice and says, you should probably talk to them. You were asking about them, after all. And you notice this guard mouse has a yellow cloak. And he's rather he has a broad figure, and he sort of nods and sort of adjusts his cape. You see, there's a shield underneath it, as well as what looks like just a sort of a short sword at his hip. And he says, "Yes, I think if you could talk about the measures that the matriarch sent you, we could make this. This is a good place for our purposes. I just hope nothing has changed." And she waves her hands, says, It's fine. Deal with them. Good luck to you all. I'm going to see to duties. Lucretia, can you talk to your friends outside? They're being rather loud. Lucretia shrugs and says, "Well, what about you four? You need me? I don't know."
You should probably get your friends in hand.
Yeah, they can be a rowdy bunch.
Yeah, and this town doesn't need them to. This town's already apprehensive. It would probably be better if you just rounded them up.
Yeah, I thought they didn't come into the city with us.
They did not, but they are outside the city walls, though.
Oh, okay, so they're still making trouble outside the walls.
Something like that.
Fair enough.
They're certainly making a scene now that people know there's weasels about, since you brought one in.
So first of all, as we're kind of getting around this healing or this little hospital, first of all, I wanted to say that BP Phantom donated $40, and he said, "You know what these fishnets do? Help with recovery." So I went ahead and put it in the handout already. Everyone has a recovery.
Thank you,
That's
BB
beautiful.
Phantom. Thank
Yes,
you,
thank
Bill.
you so much, my friend. And then the second thing is, so he's being taken care of. Is the governess? Is she here or did she leave?
She's leaving, but if you wanted to tell her something, yeah, you could.
Right. Yeah, Tynan will probably just catch her on her way out, and also like, so so we did the thing, and I don't really mean to play politics or anything. We kind of just came from a fairly dangerous mission, and when I say fairly, I mean extremely, on the other side of the scent border, and I am anxious to not be there, but that other captain that left, I have a feeling that we are going to be hearing from her sometime soon, and I wanted to make sure that we could call upon you and your testimony, when that happens.
You can be certain of that. I've already written to the matriarch.
I could not have asked for more. Thank you so very, very much. We have, we still have some business and some duties, but,
Duties.
just hear them laughing in the background.
I laughed the first time, but I was muted.
I'm glad you unmuted yourself so we could be certain.
You're welcome.
There may be things brewing that require a bit more of a serious counsel. And I know your town may not approve of them, but some among your daughter's friends outside may have valuable insight. Some, others are less than trustworthy.
If that is the case, could you write it down? Write a report when you get time, at the very least.
I haven't written anything in a long time. Yes, I can write a report for you.
Or if you could be a little bit more blunt about it, you could tell me what they look like. I can get a gander which ones might be.
Right. Okay. The problem is, I don't know if we can just like arrest one of them. I don't know if it'll work that way.
You have to be specific.
No. I mean, I don't want to arrest one of them right now. I don't know how the others will take that, but there is information among the group, and I do want to make sure it's disseminated, because there are things that I think Pebblebrook and surrounding towns should probably know and prepare for.
As I said, if you can get a report that is detailed, then yes, we can put it on our list of priorities.
Sure. I will write a report. Is it possible to call some sort of defense council?
Actually, that is happening very soon. That's what Mr. Timwart here is for.
Yes, we haven't been introduced. Where is he?
I'm over here. He's just sort of like waving his arms like this.
Just like reaches behind her. Hi.
Hi there.
Hi, buddy.
Timwart. I'm here on Matriarch's orders.
What orders are those?
Well, I've already delivered my letter to the governor. My next one is for you four, actually.
Well, here we are.
And he sort of rips this letter out from one of his pockets in his cloak and hands it to you, Tynan.
Tynan will kind of look back at the group. He says, "We got mail."
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, I'm breaking up. Are you guys there? Whoa!
Okay,
you're fine on my end. I can tell you that.
I was hoping that like Ford didn't know that we could still see him, but he thought he was frozen, and he was just like, "What the fuck is going on? I hate this. I hate everyone."
Why did I agree to do this? I could be at home.
A hobo.
So Tynan will just turn to the group and say, "We got mail."
Okay. Do you open the mail?
Yeah, as he's doing that, he'll kind of pop the seal and I guess it's an unfolding letter.
You don't look like a hobo.
Roll fighter. No.
It's a mimic. The mail is a mimic.
Look out!
The envelope just eats. Yeah, I'm okay
So
with that.
I'm gonna summarize this letter. It is orders from the matriarch to you, Tynan Trail Chaser, for your patrol to follow up on concerns from Windshelm. They are intending, as she describes, to stage Pebblebrook to defend against a wolf attack that is likely to come. She suspects there is tampering with the scent border that could be predicated by weasels. Kin of Rampal from beyond might be
This sounds a
surviving
lot like a
tunnelers,
letter that we
perhaps.
got a long time ago.
Mhm.
It sounds almost exactly like the first letter that we got.
Is this
A
just a
little bit,
reprint
but
of the
this
first
one,
letter?
but this one is directing you to serve Pebblebrook as best you can. But for now, she needs you to venture to the spring that has been described by Bailey, and to get a more detailed map of that area. She hopes to use the location to perhaps stage a possible operation.
Now,
But to do that, she needs it scouted.
okay, ironically, that is literally exactly what Tynan wanted to do when we first found out about the spring, like, 10 weeks ago.
Yeah.
A bajillion years ago.
Yeah.
Bajillion
So
mouse
so
years.
yes,
Masters, yeah.
yeah, no. If the matriarch has learned about Bailey's, because we never actually reported, did we? No, we sent Bailey back.
No. Bailey has mentioned you guys in his letters to the matriarch.
Right, I
And
totally
no
forgot
doubt-
we sent him back.
No doubt Arabella also has given her update as well.
Who cares about her?
Fucking
Okay, so
Arabelle.
yeah,
Her fucking report was probably, oh, these people suck. Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I bet she
There's
like
no
didn't, I bet
mention.
she didn't even
There's
use
no
commas
mention of
right.
it in
Right.
this
Like,
letter.
just bear in mind while she's back at she's back at Lockhaven whining about us, we're out here getting stuff done, and she's not.
Exactly. So whatever your name is, go fuck yourself. I'm
I
sorry.
think you're talking to me. Are you like, who are
No,
you? Whoever
no,
you are,
no.
you're
Yeah,
good
no,
point.
no. I haven't taken that much cough medicine yet. I'm good. I'm good for at least another couple of hours before I drift off into insult land.
So Tynan will just kind of look at the rest of the party. He says, the matriarch would like us at some point to make a trip back to Bailey's old spring, the one where all those animals supposedly gathered and had like a water truce kind of thing going on. Apparently because she still thinks that Rampal is an issue, is a problem. And I kind of agree, so why don't we hang out here for a little bit and make sure everything's safe? And then we make a plan to start heading back north.
Yep. That is the mission as described by this letter, in which Tim Mort sort of shrugs and says, I'm stationed here now. I'm a patrol guard, by the way, so if you guys... If you need anything, you can ask me, okay?
Hey, do you want to babysit?
Think of all
Is
the
it a
things that
baby?
Probably would be the ideal thing to.
Ooh, you're quiet, Bronze. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just saying, of all the things to ask, I feel like that probably wouldn't be what you would want to.
No. See, there's a young girl here, and she's probably gonna run away again.
Don't talk about Junie that way.
Well, has she been running away?
I don't know. No, she fucking killed a snake or something.
Dude,
didn't
she fucking, like, smashed...
bit its whole head off.
Listen, Junie's just having some problems right now. There's no reason to judge her like this.
Yeah, everyone.
Everyone.
What would she say right now? Gosh, Guys, I did really good.
No, she would
That's
talk. She would
totally
like.
not how she would say that.
No, she would
Perfect,
just like
perfect
you know what?
impression.
I imagine she would go into like her motherfucking crab truckers like persona where she just like ran with it. She just did not stop talking like full tilt. That was one of the best things
It
I've ever
was.
seen her do.
This
Oh my god.
happened.
Four, are you missing? Are you leaving? Are you gone? You're like frozen 100% on my screen.
Oh no, same
But
here.
but it's such a good face.
It is a great face. It's
there he is.
There he
He's back.
is. He's
like
back.
I want to replace your face, your hair with the
I'm
lion,
trying
the
to
lion
come
logo
back.
from MGM.
There we go.
There we are. Could you just do this for me real quick? Could you go
If it'll-
roar, roar, like in the MGM lion logo? Could you do that for me, for?
No, don't.
Don't.
Or don't.
I
Don't
broke the
humor
screen.
him. Don't humor him. Oh, jeez.
There we go.
Okay, so
but
kind of
no, you could totally stick around and talk to people and write goals for this session
sure,
because you got to prepare for this journey.
right.
I guess.
Yep.
The first thing I do want to do is I want to kind of close the letter and turn back to the governess and say, so anything else that needs doing, or are we good?
Since Pebblebrook is becoming a stage, I'd prefer to know where the wolves are. That's difficult, though, considering.
Like all of them?
Every
I know where
damn
one.
wolf.
I know where one is.
One is much better than 7.
Yes, that is math.
Yeah. mhm.
That's how. Yeah, that is how wolves work.
All right.
Right
Right now, for the guards mice, I'm so there's so much happening.
I mean, we can't
Just
stay
serve the
here.
guard as best you can, I suppose.
Well, no,
As much as we would like to just stay here, that's not within the realm of possibility, madam.
right. We do have
need to
business.
go.
I'm just asking: is there anything besides this war council that we kind of want to attend? Is there anything like pressing that needs to get done that we should spend some time figuring out, or are your defenses all right?
I have the mouse of the wall is on those. You'll probably get more information from the meeting,
Okay, then we will rest up
I expect.
and we will
which
attend it.
I can. All right.
Sounded like you wanted to say something there.
I just have this knot in my back, and it's just.
Okay.
It's,
Oh, well,
I'm not helping you with the knot in your back.
all
lay
right.
down on the table.
How about
it's
you,
just-
how about you get the knot out of my back and get your daughter off of our hands?
There might have been a nicer way to say that, but
I
She's
think
got a point.
Lucretia's already gone.
oh,
Rip.
Aha.
oh no,
Aha.
We already
oh
lost her.
no.
We're the worst
Oh, no.
babysitters.
That's why I was trying to get rid of her. She's nothing but trouble.
Well, good luck with her.
She is. I'll have words. I'll have
Good-
words.
Good luck and Godspeed. Send your wittiest, brightest men.
But yeah, no, she doesn't have any other side quests for you.
Okay
Well.
then. So I'm assuming we go back to weird staring guy tavern.
Sure. The mugger.
I just remember the weird bartender.
Oh,
Back
oh God,
again?
that was no God, no.
Welcome.
I hate and love him so much.
Oh, why is he licking his lips now?
He just had some powdered donuts and is trying to get that nice little flavor powdering on
Yeah.
of them.
It's like caught up in his whiskers.
Yeah.
No, I think he's just one of those. Like it's like when I went to Comic-Con. And
It's just the best. It's like when I went to Comic-Con. That's all the story needs to be.
Yeah, okay, so when I went to Comic-Con, I was going down the escalators in my Miss Marvel costume, and by the way, it was the Kamala Khan Miss Marvel costume.
Yeah.
Like I was covered
Fuck
from
yeah.
head to toe, like not an inch of skin was showing, right? And then this guy is going up the escalators on the opposite side, and he literally licked his lips and winked at me. And I was in so much shock. I was like, "Me? Really?" And he's like, and I'm like, "There's literally a poison ivy like covering, like she has 3 leaves covering her genitalia, and you're me? I'm basically wearing everything short of a hijab." But he did the full like.
But
I was just like,
did you actually say that to him? Like,
yes, I was like, "There's a poison ivy right here who just has a leaf covering her badge."
and he didn't answer? Because that deserves an answer.
He was just like, and then like the girl I was with, Brownie, she was like, "Did that seriously just happen?" I was like, "I just threw up in my mouth a little bit."
I'm gonna start doing that to random dudes at like Comic Cons. Where I'm going up escalator, just like
Yeah.
Like who licks their lips and winks? Like, don't lick your lips and wink. It's disgusting. Why are you? What's wrong with Marcus?
I don't like this mouse anymore. I'm getting rid of him. We're not ever having this character again.
Guys.
We're not doing it.
that's how I would handle that situation. I think.
If that's what's gonna.
We're like, when I told this story on my channel, like it's a funny story. So many people in my chat were like, "But you're bronze. Like, how did you not like roast or drag this guy?" And I was like, "Cause I was in shock. I was like,
Yeah.
you know what my
Fuck.
gut reaction was? I'm dressed as Kamala Khan. You show me some respect." That was like my. One does not lick their lips and wink at Miss Marvel. That was like my reaction.
Fuck that dude. I hope he's
Dude,
watching. I hope he's in
seriously.
chat right now.
Yeah, fuck you, dude.
But yeah, your creepy bartender guy reminds me of him now with his like weird lip licking. See that story?
I didn't
kinda
mean.
points with your
I'm
weird
sorry.
like, ew. I'm like, ew, get that guy away. Brienne's gonna suplex that guy if he keeps licking his lips.
Do it. Do
I
it.
mean, I will allow it just to spite
gonna-
this man.
He's just gonna grab him and suplex him.
There you go.
Oh, I love it.
Oh man.
All right, so random creepy guy bar,
Yep.
just hanging out, talking. I guess that is probably when we will discuss, you know, our plan, what we're doing. Recap the fact that this letter seems to tell, it seems to be reminding us, or at least restating a lot of what we already knew, which was that the scent border got sabotaged, but we already fixed that, unless it got re-sabotaged.
It's possible it could be re-sabotaged. That's a worry.
Right. But from the sound of the letter, it also sounds that it sounds like we don't actually know. It doesn't sound like the matriarch either knows that we fixed it or has changed what she's saying from the last letter, the first letter that we got. Other than there's some extra information, so could be either one. As far as Tynan's, unless it's worded such that it it actually has been actively re-sabotaged.
Well, it's mostly just stating what your patrol is, the orders for your patrol, which is to go across the scent border to the spring.
Yes. Yeah.
More information that was in other orders to other mice, but she so far does not. The letter doesn't sound panicked or anything like that. She's stating the situation of things and some suspicions that might be around.
Okay.
That she wouldn't mind if you guys verified, which you guys did, like fixing the scent border and stuff.
Okay. So then Tyner will kind of talk to the group. He says, so as we make our way to the spring, we're kind of picking up our trail of Mr. Rampal. Did we establish in any way that his son knows anything about him? Or do we think that they don't know at all? I think we did talk about it briefly with him.
Might have been brief, but again, there was a wolf. And then afterwards, you guys were mostly traveling. If it didn't come up, I don't recall.
Okay, then we will have to have that conversation again, because if we're gonna go after Rampal, I want to make sure that Rampal Jr. is on our side, is helping us out here.
But why would we go after Rampal? Isn't that not really our goal right now?
Well, no, I mean we're trying to find information about him. We need to. The matriarch thinks that he might be active outside of the scent border and actively planning an incursion of some sort, and so she wants us to go to the spring to talk to to scout it out and possibly establish connections with the animals there.
But we're not trying to. We're just doing reconnaissance. We're not trying to kill him or anything.
We don't even know if he's out. He may not even be alive. They may be just operating in his name.
Fair enough.
Well,
But we do have his son, and if there's any leverage to be had, that's where it's going to come from.
We hold his son hostage.
Not really.
Well, no, like Game
Well,
of Thrones style hostage.
yeah. Polite
No,
hostage.
like where we raise him as our own, but really we can kill him at any time.
And then he'll kill all of our children.
Like yeah, like Game of Thrones, exactly. Mhm.
Yeah. Or, I mean, we do have him here, so we could just suggest that we have a captive and see what happens. Put out some feelers.
That could work too. We could take a dead. Oh, apparently I'm quiet. We could take a dead weasel's toe and
Mhm.
send it
I have one.
and say and say that it's
But
or like a
send it
finger.
where? How do we mail it to Rampal?
We just mail it to like
Just
the
Yeah.
throw it over the scent border. They'll find it.
Yeah.
No, we create an effigy of some sort.
I love effigies. Quinn loves effigies. Honestly, it's a goal. Make an effigy. That's my goal today. So I'm down for making an effigy.
Effigies
A
draw-
weasel effigy?
I mean, any kind of effigy. I'm not gonna like I'm not gonna be particular. I just
Could
like
be
effigies.
anything.
Yeah, I
Or,
just
like,
love
but
effigies.
Any sort of terrorist attack that would draw attention. You know, you draw a terrorist attack, and they're like, "Who's responsible for this?" And then you say the name of your organization, and then you present like a toe or a
So-
finger.
We
So-
carve our
Then
names
they-
into the toe.
So we
Yeah.
attack
Yes.
we attack the weasels,
Yeah,
and
Well-
then we take credit for it.
yeah. And then we give them a toe and claim
and say it's
Rampaw Juniors. See, why do I feel like when you're not?
I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm just saying
Pretty great idea. I don't think you need to say if you said that would be a lie.
I'm just saying that I feel like if we attack the weasels, then who do we give the toe to?
The weasel. That's how terrorist attacks work.
Would they
yeah,
leave
that's
one
how
person
that's
to
exactly
give
how
the toe
terrorist
to?
attacks go.
You
give
do
the-
also
the
know,
toe to the
Askren,
weasel.
that Bailey was meeting with Anivery.
And Nivery was a...
She's a ferret general from the Winter War.
I don't remember that at all.
Okay, so
It was
here's
in
what
one of
we
his
do.
letters that he was trying to write to the matriarch.
That was the secret letters that we found at the very, very beginning, tucked behind his stove, right?
Yeah, way
yes,
beginning.
at that old salt house.
Wait, so Lucretia was meeting with Anivery?
No, Bailey, old crazy
Yeah,
man.
but not your old crazy man.
Oh, yeah, she was working with us.
Yes.
another
So we
Go track down Anivery and waterboard her.
was there any yes,
Well-
exactly. Was there any do we still have those letters? Do they detail anything about Anivery, or is it just a name?
I think they told that he was meeting her beyond the scent border at this spring,
All right.
but the matriarch told him to quit that.
Right.
And it turns out that some
Oh, you're breaking up.
weasel
You're breaking up.
found out where he was living and kidnapped him.
Or-
No.
Okay, it says
Am I back?
you said she told him to quit that, and then some weasels found out and attacked him at his house.
Yeah, weasels. Yeah, they kidnapped him
Okay.
and stuff. But he
Yes.
was having meetings with Anivery at the spring.
Okay. Plan. We go to the spring and we talk to the animals.
I can agree to that, but as Quinn and I already know, that
Look,
plan's gonna fail. and
If
then we're gonna
we
have to
all
fall
right,
back on
we'll
our plan.
keep a toe
Okay,
just in
we'll hold-
case. Okay? We'll keep a toe, just on the ready.
Okay. I mean, that's all I ask.
Right. Do you have a toe?
I think he has a whole foot, right?
Junie says, I have one.
I asked Junie to hold on to it because I was planning on doing a couple tests.
Sure. Does it smell?
Well, it's a toe.
I mean, they haven't
From a-
preserved in formaldehyde. They're not animals.
I mean, it smells like formaldehyde, which is not like. I mean, if you're not used to it, I'm very used to it. I got used to it at a young age, but you might not be.
So this is less less like a statement in the moment. It's more like, hey, we took this and we've been preserving this toe for who knows how
Well,
long.
they won't know that they're gonna preserve it. It's honestly, it's about the toe. We'll take it out and dry it out a little bit.
All right. I will let you be in charge of the toe.
It's just preserved in salt. It's gonna be mummified.
All right.
Just in a container of salt.
All right.
Yep.
Do we need to assign like a department of guerrilla tactics in this patrol?
I think. Well, that's already bronze. Like bronze Brienne's already got that covered. Like it's been covered since the first episode. Jesus.
I was there, sort of, in the Winter War. Okay,
Sort of.
You were.
I was.
I was there. Asterisk.
And Crazy Bill. You guys have met him. He's an accomplished fellow.
Did he teach you how to take off toes?
He taught me a lot of things. He taught me about.
Brienne, the thing about these toes.
It's a flashback.
Is you need to get the one that's like, it's like it's on the ankle toe. You need the ankle toe.
He taught me a lot of things, including how to strike fear into the heart of my enemy. When Crazy Bill went into combat, he went into combat completely naked, covered in nothing but ceremonial markings that he painted on with the blood of his fallen foes.
Completely shaved.
I think you say fallen toes.
No, fallen foes.
Those just fallen toes. He just had one toe around his neck that he wore. And
Brienne, I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad you have not chosen to adopt that tactic.
Not yet. Should the need arise?
Will you just discard that hedgehog costume at a moment's notice?
I would just remove the cloak, and you would just see bloody handprints on my face.
Is it reversible? Is it a reversible? Like, can you reverse it into like just a naked skin with all your handprints on? If you just like, rip it off, like breakaway, like Velcro, like breakaway.
Sure, why not? Whatever helps you guys process this easier. Some serious things went down during the Winter War. We're a lot smaller than weasels, and sometimes we have to employ fear tactics to win. This is why
I feel like the music doesn't sit how real this is getting.
But I'm the military tactician of our group, and I want you all to know why. I'm also trapwise of our group, and it should dawn on you, why is it that I know how to set spike traps and pit traps? Well, let me tell you, once Crazy Bill was out in a cabin in the woods, and he was surrounded by weasels, and he had nothing but a bandana around his head and a torch, and he eliminated this entire platoon of weasels single-handedly using only handmade forest tools and pit traps.
I think I saw this movie.
That's not a movie. That was Bill's life story.
Was it a mouse? Did he loan any of his properties out, like his story to like?
It's probably in the Legends of the Lore.
Yeah, the guard.
slip book,
He gets
the picture book,
royalties. He gets
flip it,
royalties.
Yeah, we studied this
Yeah.
one.
Legends of the Guard Wise.
It's Mouse Guard First Blood Part 1.
Oh my God! Can we do that like campaign one day, where it's just like we just do a full-on action Mouse Guard campaign, like an '80s action movie?
Yes,
I might need to get you to do this. I might need to beg you to do this for.
You do not have to beg. You merely need to show up.
I will be there.
Alright, so some
You won't
semblance
laugh,
of.
but I'm letting you know that this did indeed happen to Crazy Bill. There's
I've
I only
learned-
call him
I
Crazy
only
Bill.
hope that somehow this story apply. Well, you can't use Legends of the Guard, but Junie can, and I hope one day this story comes back to help her. So, okay. So why don't we make plans to vacate Pebblebrook? Floor is just frozen in fear.
I like that face. That's my existential dread face. Oh, I couldn't screen cap it. Damn it.
It's okay. I won't make it ever again.
It was such a good face, though.
But thankfully, I'm still here. So yeah,
All
what
right.
do you guys want to do next?
Oh,
Okay.
ooh.
So we need to set goals, and then we need to make plans to get out.
Deliver a toe and make an effigy.
That sounds like a goal to me.
That's definitely a goal. 100%.
All right, I know my goal because this was the same goal that I wrote the first time we got this mission. That I never actually did.
Mine is don't suck at mouse guard. That's my current goal.
Not a
right
lot
now.
of points coming in today.
I know. We're not gonna do so good today.
I mean, this is yours. This is a session. This is a GM's turn, I think.
All right, so who? Everyone have goals? Do we want to share them, or do we want to keep them on the DL?
I have a goal.
I will tell
My
you.
goal
I will tell you. My goal is to, well, obviously reach the spring, but to make friends with other animals.
Ooh. Okay.
I wanna befriend some animals.
Lovely. I'm glad you didn't specify what kind of animal.
Not ducks.
Not ducks. Smart move.
Are you anti-duck?
Everyone is anti-duck.
Well, I'm not anti-duck.
Have you
Ducks are
seen a
racist.
duck? Have you seen a
Yeah.
duck's mouth?
Yeah, very up close.
And they're very racist. They're rapey. They're racist.
Yeah, they are
Racist.
super.
True.
Ducks are
They're-
very,
well,
very
I mean, they-
racist. I don't
honestly,
know
though,
if
like,
you know this, but
all-
they...
all
wait,
these-
hold on. I got a joke for this. You know what they do a lot of? Goose stepping.
Oh, boo.
Oh no, my internet, it's dying. Uh-oh, looks like we're done with the
Oh,
stream.
same here too. Same here.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh.
It was... I know, but I couldn't not.
Oh no, I'm gone. Oh no.
Now
my
you're...
God.
Oh, no. All right, you're the DM now, Drunkly. This is it.
I'm
This
sorry.
has
ruined
happened.
Everything.
Now's your chance.
Not it.
Oh, he's. Four, you're
Four, you
barely
should-
here. You're barely
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, four. You really are barely here though.
But we love you still.
Four is
Oh,
like
fuck.
trapped in the phantom zone,
What
trying
is this?
to us from the other side.
Four, come back to us. Come
What
back.
do you do?
He's like,
He's
he's
he's-
clapping.
he's-
He's clapping, so because that's how you know the he comes back from the land of make believe.
Everyone, if you believe in four, clap your hands. I believe and say I believe. Ready? I believe. I did a production of Peter Pan once, where like the kids didn't clap because the teachers told them to be quiet during the show. So we're like, come on, we gotta get Tinkerbell back up to come back to life. You gotta clap. Tinkerbell's fucking dead, and none of the kids clap. And we're like, shit.
It's
So
like one of those.
Tinkerbell couldn't get off the ground, so we were like, fuck, what do we do?
It's like one of those Sentai shows from Japan where the kids are like in the audience cheering. Oh no, we lost a 4. Oh rip.
Oh, I hope he doesn't. I hope he comes back.
I do too.
I did lock 4 in the Phantom Zone. That is what I did. It is my fault.
Oh, there he is.
Oh no, he's you see him like walk on my screen now. He's in my house. The camera's back.
We're all actually just like in the same room.
Yeah, we're literally. I can turn the camera around. Bronze is right there. with the
Everyone
green
who has a
screen.
green screen is in the same. Speaking of that, someone told me on Twitter they said they couldn't get their green screen to work. I'm like, work?
Welcome back.
Is
Like
that code for I'm too lazy to figure out how to use it?
Chroma key?
well, like is it like what does that mean? Like did you just
Can't
suck at
turn
it or?
Visible.
I would love. I need to get a green screen, but I also know what people who watch my streams would do with footage with me in front of a green screen. So I'm not sure if I want to put that on the internet.
Valid.
Oh, where did I
Valid.
put Force camera? Hold on.
Protecting yourself.
I feel like so many no shade to anybody, but I feel like so many people are so lazy when it comes to streaming. You know, like I've had so many questions about that where people will come in and be like, "How did you do that?" And I'm like, "Oh, just Google how to set up a green screen."
Yeah.
There and they'll be like, "But no, but how? I have the green screen. Like, how do I do it?" And I'm like, "Do you want me to come to your house and set up your OBS?"
Yeah, Bronze, could you come like
no,
show
but
me how to use
that's
OBS?
why it's funny because she literally on Twitter was like, I don't know how to make my green screen work. Like, if someone can help me set that up, I'm like, it's
honestly,
one button.
I know, but like seriously, like if you're too lazy to figure that out, you're probably too lazy to stream. If you don't have the gumption to like Google 2 things and like figure out how to set it up,
Well, yeah.
how are you gonna have the gumption to be consistent and build a channel?
Yeah, no,
So
that's
weird.
that's
I've had so many people ask me like, how do I start streaming? And I'm like, oh, like you're talking philosophically. They're like, no, like what do I download? And I'm like, yo,
there's like 300 you could how to start streaming, and everything you'll need to know
yeah.
is there.
But
Twitch
like,
has a fact. Twitch literally has a support. I want to start streaming. You click on it. It's like here's OBS, here's XSplit, here's and so I'll link them to that, and they're like, "Thanks for nothing."
yeah, what the fuck? You even come over to my house and set up the thing and make me tater tots, Bronze. The fuck? Now I got a green screen and no uncooked tater.
Green screen and no tater tots. Screw this.
They're frozen.
I'm gonna go to YouTube.
Good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to
that's
YouTube
worse.
and fail there.
That's
So what are you?
worse.
Are you gonna sit here and Google how to edit videos? you already showed more initiative than you did with streaming.
God, oh my God.
So 4 is back. Let's
Am I?
I don't.
Am I really?
Are we ever?
This has been.
I'm so sorry, everyone.
Yeah, if you're in the chat and you want to stream, more power to you. If you want to ask us for advice, go for it. But if you come in and you're like, how do I set up OBS? I'm a bitch slap the shit out of you. Because seriously, Google that shit. It takes 2 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking.
Don't say, how do I set up a green screen? If you Google how to set up a green screen, there's like 40 resources.
I'm just like this. It literally, like this tweet, and I don't want to call shade on the person who tweeted, but it said, I'm struggling with some green screen stuff. I've never been able to get it working. What?
It's
green.
It's
Okay.
chroma key.
It's green.
No.
There's no twerk. It's
I
not an
don't
electronic. It doesn't have settings.
Here's what they just need to take off the green shirt that they're wearing.
That well, like the thing is, like it's
Wouldn't
like
that
it's
be the
one
killer
thing if you
if
it's
that's all
one
they
thing
had
if
to
you
do?
can't get your green screen to look great or like perfect, and you like okay, so like like is there something that I'm just not doing right, or there's one thing of like I've just never done it. Like how do I? God damn it, fucking people.
This
what was
is
that?
by the way, this isn't actually my green screen. This is a green screen that I green screened behind me.
Oh.
Day 9 does that. He uses a green screen when he's in like at hotel rooms, but he chroma keys out his background and just puts a picture of his room there, so it looks like his.
That's fucking
I'm
cool.
not
I
lying.
I that's
And
so
he
stupid,
said,
and I love it.
You know what's funny?
Meta is-
He said he does it when he's at home too if his room is dirty. He tells you.
That's brilliant. I love it. It's so good.
He has laundry on the bed, green screen in his clean room. That means that motherfucker cleaned his room once. And the
took a perfect
behind
screenshot.
him.
Oh
Took
my
a
god.
perfect screenshot.
That's why he is the perfect man.
That is a solid streamer. Be more like
Okay.
that, and also Google things.
I
Or
wasn't even mad when I found that out. I was like, "That's you are a genius, sir. Now when your room's dirty, you just chroma key that shit. That's brilliant." I think that.
I'm gonna get a green screen and chroma key his room into my room. I think that's what I'm gonna start doing.
or you could be like us and just sit in the corner of the room, so the whole room could be messy, but no one knows because there's a wall behind you.
I should like green screen a whole video of like me streaming, like have like my whole normal background, but then like I walk behind me and like in the chair, so like it'll look like wait, there's 2 of me. I don't know.
Look,
I've never used.
my
I've only
room's
used the green
messy.
screen twice.
There's pants on the floor right here. See?
I'm not wearing pants, or else they're somewhere.
They're-
I don't know where they went.
4, take control of your game. What are you
Yeah,
doing?
4. This is all your fault.
Poor needs a gavel.
Yeah.
If
Don't give 4 a
God.
gavel.
all I have is a
I
wine
have
opener.
a Thor hammer. You
A
want my-
wine opener?
Yeah.
I have like a D&D sent me a metal Thor hammer.
Well,
When?
honestly, the wine openers are just the single ants of
All
Thor
right.
hammers.
I've got the mouse guard sword that came with my mouse guard dice bag.
Oh,
Oh, do you get one of those too? I got one of those.
I like that little sword.
Yeah,
Cute little sword.
That's why I got it, because you retweeted it, jerk.
You're freezing at weird points,
so-
and it's terrifying. It's like,
Oh God, I'm so sorry.
It's terrifying. Because normally you're so soft spoken, but what the audio's doing is every time you lag, it draws out your highest pitch. And so it's like you're shrieking in places.
That is amazing.
We
That is,
still
I'm
love
so
you.
proud. But yes, I'm basically asking you guys what you want to do before we make that Pathfinder check, because that's really what I'm getting at, is getting you guys on a Pathfinder check.
I'm so sorry for. I'm so
To the
sorry.
spring. Okay, is there anything we want to do or gather before
I-
we go to the spring?
I think we did agree to go to that meeting. But if we don't really care about it, we could totally blow it off.
I mean, you can probably get the minutes
Yeah.
when you come back.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
there's nothing.
Meeting that we don't really have any votes in.
Yeah, that's
We're
only
just
just going to be
observing.
Right.
infuriating.
All
Let's
right.
take this. Let's take
And
this.
not only
code
that,
we
it's
have and
really
then
just
go.
going to be about what the Matriarch's plan is currently and what Pebblebrook is going to be doing about it.
okay. Yeah, I guess we don't have to play through the scene, but is there, like, I'll probably before we leave make a stop at the mouse on the wall and
Yep.
make sure that he's all good, that he's back doing his job, and that he knows that that Pebblebrook needs to kind of turtle up for some potential wolving.
Yeah. He has been hard at work. After taking a few days off, he's back in the trenches, so to speak. Bernard is glad to see all of you. He's been training people on how to use the ballistas that have been recently built. To be fair, there's only 2 of them, and they're still trying to work out the finicky details, but they hope to get at least 8 more installed, if possible.
Well, good luck on that.
Yep.
That's a pretty ambitious endeavor.
Yeah, it took you a while to get these ones built.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just hoping that the wolves aren't going to show up tomorrow.
Have you ever successfully repelled a wolf with a ballista bolt?
We're going to find out. If everything goes accordingly, we're going to find out.
And if it doesn't, we're going to get eaten by a wolf.
Well, that's if they can knock the walls down. Thankfully, these things have stood tall a long time. But again, it's a wolf. I've never seen one before. I don't know how big they can get.
Yeah, no, they're
Pre-
big. They're
pre-
big.
Pretty
It's big?
Pretty big.
They're big.
Now, are we talking like otter?
So how big is this? How big is this mouse in front of that's talking to us right now?
Bernard is probably a bigger mouse than one could expect, but he's also sort of not very tall. He's just very thickly built.
Okay. Well, basically, you're like the size of one of his paws, ish.
He
Yeah.
sort of like gives this like awkward glance to the ballista. And he says, I'm going to do some target practice. I'm going to make sure I run drills thing.
Also, this whole area right here, just below the snoot and right under the chin, is this just knives, just swords, just a bunch of swords. That's a wolf.
Okay. There's supposed to be 7 of them. Okay, that's bad.
7 wolves? No.
Seven-
we're leaving,
seven
guys.
wolves.
Guys, we're leaving.
We're going.
Guys.
We're abandoning. We're abandoning
Bye.
this. That's
7
let's-
wolves. Okay, 7.
Hell, you need at least hundreds of mice to take down one of those things.
I mean, it would seem so, yes.
Yeah, do you have any caves that everyone can go into?
They have 7 wolves, but we have.
We did.
Oh no!
Rip.
Oopsie.
By the way, do you know any otters?
Well, I just know there's a river beyond the scent border somewhere.
I want to meet an otter.
I mean,
Could this just be like Tynan's secret lore? I'm like, I want to meet it. Like that's like his he retreats into
I feel
himself
like I
held
feel
up
like
from
Brienne
Arnold
is helping him come out of his shell. Now he can
Yeah,
sort of.
it's like otters. Every time otters, his eyes just glow and stars sparkle.
Have you seen otters?
That's what I'm hoping for.
They're so
like
graceful.
Magical girl.
But no, I think Bernard would actually like to show Junie how the ballista works, just briefly. If, it's all right with you guys, and then he'll let you guys go. Yeah.
Yes, okay, sure. This is totally not unhealthy displacement.
Oh.
I think Junie's totally healthy. I was doing stuff similar at her age.
No, not her.
I think Tynan might be referring to the fact that
Oh, his dead daughter. Oh.
that he's been very much latching on to Junie about that whole thing. Maybe we should go with her.
Have at it. Sure, why not?
Oh no, it's probably only 10 minutes of like showing her how to load the ballista, how to aim it, and how it moves, and the final trajectory. But beyond that, no, there's nothing else about it that strikes you as phenomenal, other than he's just being friendly.
Mhm.
He just sort of.
That's good. He's a nice
Like,
mouse.
teacher.
So in your face, I see my dead daughter friendly, or
Do we have to roll for that one to get an answer for that? Oh no, are you okay? You're back. Nope.
I'm trying. Hi there.
one day you'll be back from the
Hi.
bizarre world tour.
I'm trying.
It's all right. We still love you.
It's not your fault. It's
This has never happened as bad as this. No. So yes.
Now you know how I felt
Now
last
I know
week.
how you felt.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
All right. So
With friends like these, who needs internet?
who wants it? So I guess if he is, first of all, if he says 7 wolves and he thinks that he's fine building ballistas, I think we can. Yeah, I think we don't need to see what 7 wolves looks like. It's not a thing that I'm in a hurry to
God,
experience.
you are such a coward, Tynan.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
like Pebblebrook is about I'd say it's a little taller than a wolf. It's a pretty big place, but no, these things are. It's pretty intimidating imagining 7 wolves surrounding this thing.
I'm not saying it's not intimidating, but if these little town mice are willing to make a stand, holy crap.
I mean,
No, that's all they know. This town is built to make a stand.
That's what I'm saying.
right.
This is as safe as you could get during a wolf attack.
Right, but but we don't need to lay down our lives in a fight against wolves. There is other good that we could be doing.
I think wolf attack's not a bad way to go, personally.
I also would
I mean, we've
like
got
to
other
not
stuff
die.
we gotta do, but I want to clarify that I'm moving on because there's other stuff I gotta do, not because I'm afraid of a wolf.
I know we all believe that is why. No one
No one is questioning your badassery. Wolves are scary, and I would like not to.
I mean, I'm just saying wolves are scarier when you're out in the middle of a demolished town without ballistas and strong walls, and we already dealt with that, so we could easily deal with this.
Right. So how about this? We try and get to the spring and get some information and perhaps get
I mean,
back.
there's not going to be wolves out there. You're high as a cricket that's dancing around on a summer night trying to attract a mate.
High up though, it's a high up. It's like on a tree or something. It's in a
bouncing
rock.
around.
Yeah, like we want to specify. It is
Really?
high. It is on a higher surface. Then there's a
High
different
as
plane.
a cricket on a midsummer's night.
It's a good analogy.
How's a cricket on a midsummer's night? Welcome down, guys. I'm bronze at 90. I'm gonna let that comment slide like a puppy on the ice. That is my absolute favorite saying.
Like a puppy on the ice.
Yeah, that's my favorite saying that I invented years ago. All right. I'm drinking tea. You can see the tea.
Yes, pour it all over the camera.
Drink it.
I also have a new saying, and that is high as a cricket on a midsummer's night.
Bronze, that's a good one. You should get an emote for that for your channel.
Don't you know I'm as American as apple pie?
I'm as American as the cricket on the 4th of July.
I'm looking forward to this Pathfinder roll.
This is gonna work. Last time we had technical difficulties that kept us from doing that, but this time we are the technical difficulties that are keeping you from playing this game. Sorry.
All right.
I'm entertained.
How about?
I was in character when I said the cricket thing.
No, yeah, we know.
We know.
That's what I meant. That's why it's funny. All right. Cool. Not in a rush to get back to wolves.
Brianna picked up some weird shit from Crazy Bill, okay?
We know!
Also some, probably fleas.
I am not.
We try not to
Your mom probably has fleas from all the random rats she has sex with.
But this is not in character. She's talking about my mom, my own personal mom.
Still not better.
I know that she Bronze texts me once a day this shit. Once a day with this shit. She's like, hey, good morning. I hope you have a good day. Your mother's a whore. That's literally what every morning.
Tell me Brienne has fleas. That's what you get.
Look, I mean, statistically, it's probably pretty likely.
Yeah, well, statistically, your dad is probably a accumulation of a lot of different men's cums.
What? This is also still in character.
Don't tell me I have fleas.
I think there's only one way to verify that, and that's with a scientist check.
Oh my God! Anyone want to help me out with this check?
I don't think that's not how biology works.
Well, I'm the one who knows how biology works. Okay, I'm the scientist.
Games are made for.
Stop saying I have fleas.
You've said you've had fleas more than any of us saying it. You've literally said the word "I have fleas." Don't tell me I had fleas. You said that so much more than we have now.
You started it.
Well, yeah. There's no argument there. Then why are we still talking about it? You called him ask her an accumulation of a bunch of men's cums?
This is
the
price of Junie turning 89, of Leslie turning 89.
This would not happen if Leslie was here. Leslie would tell us to simmer down.
We would not talk about rats getting fucked or men's cums.
Plural. It's fucking plural.
Imp is killing me right now. Brienne is as mad as a cricket.
I love this. This is the best. This is the best game. Hey guys, welcome to Mouse Guard. This is Mouse Guard. If you never played Mouse Guard, this is exactly Mouse Guard.
This is exactly
all
it.
man's comes and cricket things.
Oh,
do you want to talk to anyone else?
No,
I would prefer to never talk to anyone ever again.
I think we're done talking.
Should we just go? Can we get eaten by a wolf now, please?
We're just gonna walk to the spring very silently, no one talks to each other.
Just a long, silent trek.
This is so stupid. I love it.
All right. In that case,
sunflowers.
Okay. In that case,
wait, you smell like sunflowers?
Yes.
What the fuck are we talking about?
I have the best hygiene.
We never said you did. We said Crazy Bill's.
Brienne is saying that while she's marching.
Listen, okay, Quinn walks up behind Brienne. I hope that you know that I wasn't implying that you actually had fleas. I was saying that Bill is Crazy Bill is such a tactician in a way that he probably has used the fleas against his enemies, and he probably had them. So I would assume that he taught you his ways.
That was in the Night of First Blood.
Yeah.
He was the
The
first
fleas
person.
drew first blood.
He was the first person to pioneer tactical fleas.
Jesus.
It was the first biological warfare against the weasels.
Yes. Obstacle 6 Pathfinder check.
I accept your apology, Quinn. Now you should help us find this path since you're our pathfinder.
Oh yes,
No, he's not.
I forgot.
I'm not
there's
the Pathfinder at all.
You're
I
the
for-
map maker.
I'm the
I've been
Pathfinder.
distracted. I've been distracted. Quinn, you have specific orders to make a map of the spring and its surroundings.
Okay.
Because-
I do that.
Gwendolyn knows you're good at that,
Yeah.
Awesome.
but you have to
This-
get there first.
This mouse.
No, I'm
this
doing it
is-
right now.
This is the
Yeah.
Pathfinder right here.
Okay. Well, mouse, pathfind.
Find that path.
Oh man.
This is
Hi, my name's Tynan, and I find paths. Does anyone want to do magic weather watching for me?
No. Oh wait.
I didn't have that.
I know. I can.
Steal
I'm.
from my book.
I'm Starwise. Does that help?
No.
Oh,
But
we should be able
if
to,
you
like,
guys
Actually,
Okay,
wait. I
that's
Hey,
think
wait. That should work.
no,
Yeah.
that should work. Yeah. No, I totally. You can help
I
with
ha-
Starwise.
I haven't got to use it at all once.
Seriously.
I haven't used my wise once this entire game.
No, because this is gonna take a journey. This is a journey right now.
are you
Fantastic.
are you
voyage.
100% sure that no one wants to like climb up on a flagpole and scream at the clouds?
Is there something you want me to do, Askren?
No, there's nothing. I just want to know if anyone wants to do magic.
Some people don't watch Bubber
burp,
Up
sorry.
stream. But some people have and know that I once had a mouse named Blaze who climbed up a tree and yelled at the sky, and then it stopped raining. Or it started raining, didn't it?
No,
it got worse.
it stopped raining.
Okay, it stopped raining. That can happen, but thankfully nobody here is me.
It's
Except
it's
for
magic. I'm telling you. I've
No.
seen it happen.
No, it's weather watching. I predicted. I predicted that it would not rain.
Who's helping me with my Pathfinder check?
We have Starwise.
Starwise.
And Junie is going to help with Scout?
I thought you were gonna say scowl.
She scowls at you. How dare you try to teach her in this manner? So, you have 3 helping dice. Is there any trait you want to use to help yourself?
Yes. I want to use wolf wise to get as far. Oh wait, no, that's a wise. Never mind. You said trait. No, I don't have any traits here.
You could try to use a wolf wise. I'd allow that as helping dice, especially considering the circumstances.
to get as far away from wolves as possible.
Of course.
I do it.
No,
It's
that's
just going to factor into the twist if you fail.
no.
Uh-oh.
No, I don't believe that the wolf wise would help in just walking from here to there, because we're inside the scent
All
border.
right. Very well. You're going outside the scent border now, though.
scent border.
Well, yeah, I mean not very far.
What other stuff do you want to use? Because this is obstacle 6. It's pretty hefty.
Oh. By the way, how much nature did I get back?
1.
What? That's
Yeah,
not
just
good.
one.
Ah, rip. I can apply persona points for extra dice, correct? Up to 3, I believe.
Correct. 1 per dice.
One.
Can you hear me?
1 point. Yeah, 1 point per dice. Yes. So I
Yes.
will burn 3 of those off, because I like that, and I have a bunch of them. So that's gonna bring me up to 7, and then 1, 2, and 3. So that's 10. And this is not in my nature, correct?
No, it's not. But you could do something with that.
Yeah, I don't want to spend. I don't want.
Do you wanna? You can.
I don't want to spend the nature. I was hoping it was within nature, so I wouldn't have to drop a point there.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Alrighty.
All right. In that case, I will just. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. It's just gonna be the 10 dice.
All right, whenever you're ready.
I'm super ready. Here we go, guys.
I'm hoping for the best for you.
Here we go.
10d6 over 4.
You lead us directly into a wolf's mouth.
Yes. Guys, I don't know what wolves are anymore.
I forgot.
What?
Yes.
What?
What happened?
I got
What
2
happened?
successes.
That's gorgeous.
that
Oh,
a-
no.
That's 2's not as good as 10.
Oh, no.
You needed
We're
6,
3.
right?
I needed 6.
Are we literally gonna walk into a wolf's mouth hole?
Yeah, he navigates us right into a wolf's nostril.
Oh my god, no! I hate those Nazis.
Okay. So
That sounds like a
Gross.
bad word for Australians.
Gross. They're not Aussies. They're Nazis.
He punched
That's
me.
what we call New
It must
Zealanders.
be my nosy, dude. My schnozy it would be, wouldn't it?
Oh my
New
God.
Zealand. The New Zealand. Don't, we have all. Sorry, all New Zealanders. I apologize.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Wait. We can make this happen. We can make this work.
So are you
Am I-
going to make this happen? I mean, that's up to you, Tynan. If you want to try to make this happen, you're 4 successes away.
Yeah, and I could tank a fate point for the rerolls, right?
1 reroll for fate points.
Persona is all failures, right?
Yes.
If it's within your wise.
Yes.
Could,
Because
we're in Pebblebrook, very, very close to the border, and we have cleared out quite a bit of them, could I use my wise to take the Dark Heather tunnels?
Let's find out. You could, yes. I will say you could. That, however, it doesn't sound like applicable to your Wolfwise, is it?
No, Dark Heather wise.
Dark Heatherwise, totally. You could totally do that. You could go through Dark Heather.
Oh, I'm sorry. Dark Heather wise is my other character. I have Tunnel wise here.
Tunnel-wise, I will accept that as well.
In that case, that is what I will tap my my wise, another persona point, and reroll these 8 failures. And then
Snakes.
I need 4 of them. This is gonna suck. Rip. Nope. Fuck. God damn it.
Yes.
Guys, why can't I?
Beautiful.
Your rolls are always trash.
Thank you.
I mean, they are. All of ours are.
Like they've all been
So-
very bad lately.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. So here's
I'm just not
here's what's
surprised
going
at
to
this point.
I blame roll 20.
happen.
I do too.
You fail, mark that failure, okay?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
You
we're
guys.
gonna
Well, I failed
This
to- yeah, I
this
failed to-
patrol makes. Yeah, this patrol makes a journey, and this journey is long and arduous. And Tynan gets the idea we should take these tunnels. And as you do this, on the second day, you're able to get to one of the tunnels near the scent border that will take you, hopefully, to where the spring might be located, at least nearby. You just know the direction of the spring. It's marked on one of your maps, and you push forward into the tunnels. And as you're traveling deep in these depths, you will come across some of the remnants of the Winter War, when the Weasel's been back as the mice of the territories charged and led a slaughter. You do come up after maybe another day's, maybe half a day's travel in the tunnels, because it is dark and spooky down there. Your experiences down there have not been pleasant, but you do come up on the other side. I'd say probably around here, or yeah, because actually here's the thing. This is an old Dark Heather entrance, and this is one that Bailey had marked on his map. Which one do you want to aim towards, Tynan?
The entrance that was on his map or the one that wasn't?
Yeah.
Uh,
Between those two. Well, there's an old entrance that is known of, and then there's a new one that Bailey seemed to have discovered over here. This.
Okay, so just using the ruler, where one entrance is here,
Yeah.
and the other is here.
Yeah. Those are those two. You could pick either of those.
Okay. I feel like this one is maybe a bit closer, and also but no, this one's closer to the scent border, so if we need to run, we can run.
Yeah.
So that's the one that's not marked on Bailey's map.
No, that is the one that is.
Oh, then Bailey was a smart guy. I trust his judgment.
Okay. You push forward to the closer Dark Heather entrance, and when you come out, the surface is wet and muddy.
Gross.
It has started to rain rather hard, and your journey is delayed a bit as you start making your way towards the spring. What I'd like to do next is have everyone make a health check to trudge through this weather.
Okay.
And if you fail, you're going to get a condition.
Sweet.
Is that just our health number of dice?
Yep, you're just straight health.
All right.
What's the challenge rating on it?
Obstacle 3.
Ooh, that's tough.
For some of you, it is tough. For Junie, not very.
I mean, it's still kind of tough.
1, 2. She fails, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't.
Sorry, I have to celebrate my only good roll.
Damn, Bronze.
Dude.
Damn, Junie, what is wrong with you? She's 89. How can you expect her to walk in this weather?
Rip.
I got
Alrighty.
6 out of 6.
Yeah, you did.
That's amazing.
Yeah, you did.
So, here's what happens. Those of you who passed, great job. Leslie, I'm sorry, but not this time. She's going to be hungry and thirsty.
Oh, can I feed her right now?
No.
Damn it.
She slips and falls and trudges along behind you guys, clearly struggling with this uneven and slick paths that you're choosing, Tynan. The rain is not letting up, but you are able to enter what appears to be a clearing. And not only that, but you begin to get the sense that there's just something very odd that makes your tail sort of shiver when you enter what looks like a bank to a pool of some sort. And as you approach, you see that it is a large spring. The surface of the water is clear, but the overcast day is sort of not putting enough light to see the bottom. There are several trees that seem to have fallen over in the past years. One of them still submerged, but at least floating a bit in the middle of the water.
We will stop like a good distance away. Is there any kind of is there any kind of terrain that we can look down on the area, or is it pretty much low and flat?
Yeah, it looks like there's if you sort of circle around, you can get to what looks like a little steep shelf of dirt and rock that is sort of overlooking this spring.
Okay, then that's probably where we'll kind of scurry to, keeping low. Are there any signs of other animals here, or is it abandoned?
Oh, yeah.
you begin to peer along the edges of the pool, and you don't immediately see anything save for what looks like a bird with black feathers and a long beak, sort of hopping to and fro along what looks like a mound of some sort. And it sort of keeps hopping on top of it and pecking at it. And as the rain just begins to pelt this region, you realize that there are bones sticking out of this mound. And what you mistook for a mound of dirt is mud-drenched hide. You see there's this odd smell in the air that you weren't able to decipher. It's this sickly sweet stench. You notice that the thing that the crow is hopping on and pecking is immense. It's bigger than an otter, bigger than a wolf. You see a fabled beast lying dead, long decayed.
Is there a dead bear? Are we looking at a dead bear?
The enormous antlers that are still...
The bear has antlers?
God, no, Drunkly. But I like to think that Quinn actually does say that. No, it is a moose.
Jeez, that's like a mountain.
That's worse than a bear. No, this is a god among mice.
Oh my god.
And it is lying dead. Its bones bleached from the sun.
Just for scale, by the way, you're muted,
Bronze.
For scale, a moose is like the size of the entire mouse territories.
Yeah,
it's giant.
It might not be a mouse. It could be a rabbit with antlers. They're called wolpertingers.
That's
Very
true.
common.
I have read that in a book. It wasn't a good book, but it was a book.
Yeah, but the wolpertinger, it's just a jackrabbit with antlers.
Right, but this is like a mile and a half, right?
It could be a really big jackrabbit.
Right? This thing is literally like the entire landscape, right?
Almost.
Are we on
compared to
top
a mouse,
of it?
you actually
No,
think
we're
you might have
looking at
like...
it. It's across the lake from us.
Yeah, you guys circled around. You would have walked straight into this if you didn't circle around, and you would not be any the wiser.
That would be gross.
Yeah, it would have been
Lots
pretty...
of Lots of
but as you're looking on, you see the crow who is sort of hopping around this picked clean carcass, stops every now and then and just sort of go... Awoo. Awoo.
So Tynan will kind of say, okay, don't want to go down there right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's no other animals here, so Hey, Brienne. You know how you're not scared of anything?
Yeah,
You want to go talk to a crow?
sure. It's a fucking crow. Should be fine.
Okay, you just gotta roll down this little embankment there, and you'll be right in front of him.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna go with her.
I waddle down the embankment kind of slipperyly, clumsily, but try to do it with some amount of dignity.
I will keep watch from up here.
I have slipped already, but I'm just kind of casually sliding alongside.
Just on your back, just sliding down.
At the same pace as she's going down. I'm just like slowly
Very
making
suave.
my-
Yeah.
Impressive.
I've accepted it.
What do you do as you approach this this shiny bird? It's sort of ruffles its feathers, shaking off the water.
Greetings and salutations, good sir. Blessings upon you and your feathered kin.
Ow.
Yes.
And it sort of cocks its head like this and starts sort of walking in this like stilt-like manner towards you. And you hear it go, hello. Hello.
Knew it did talk. Hello. Hi. Hello. Greetings. Greetings to you.
Mouse.
Yeah.
Mouse,
Yeah.
why?
Mouse.
Why?
Mouse.
Mouse, why here?
Looking for information, sir.
You missed it. Moose.
Yeah. Gigantic. Yeah, I see that.
Can't
Gigantic
really
moose.
miss it. Yeah.
What killed it? Wolves?
Ow, ow.
Yeah.
Wolves.
Yeah, wolves. Yeah, I figured.
Bark, 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 bark.
Do you have a name?
Wow, manners.
Manners?
Wow, manners.
Matters?
Manners. Where are your manners? Manners.
Manners. Oh,
I'm manners. Manners.
Manners.
That's your name is Manners?
Bark,
I'm
bark, bark.
Brienne.
It's nice to meet you, Manners. My name is Quinn.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty impressive name. Quinn. It's kind of like Quill, which is kind of like. Have you seen any weasels around here?
Make a lore mouse check to see if you can follow this bird's train of thought, this feather brain.
Mountain Dew Baboos in chat says nanners and pajamas. And honestly, I thought you were saying like bananas. Like I thought that's what you're saying the crow's name was for a little bit.
Oh my god, if only.
It's Nanners. My name's Nanners the Crow.
Manners. Wow. Where's my nanners? Wow.
Here's my Nanners. Need to have a nanner pie with some nanner jello.
I have no lore mouse.
Uh-oh, but you're talking to it, so you're gonna have to roll me a beginner's luck.
Can I help at all?
Yes, if you want to make the check, you totally can.
I don't have that.
Or-
What
You could call.
Well, here's how it's gonna be.
Lore mouse.
Because neither of you have the skills, you'd be rolling half your will.
I have a lot of will. I have 5.
I do not have a lot of will. I have 2.
Five.
So it'd probably be better if I helped you roll then, right?
It's only at 2. It's obstacle 2. That's it.
Oh.
So I have 5 wills. So what? I get to roll
3.
2 die or 3?
And you can
3.
You
I
can-
like to round up.
You can also
Okay.
spend points to add dice. You can do other
Your
So-
stuff.
traits, stuff like that.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, and so I get 3 base die. What do you got, Quinn, to help? That would help with a weirdo.
Scientist, because I might know how birds' brains work.
Yeah. We'll
I mean,
go
I
ahead
could
and say
I
that.
could probably better argue like a couple other things, but I would prefer not to argue because my voice is
Let me
dying.
actually check. I'm pretty sure scientist is a good go on this. Lore mouse, where are you? Yeah, no, you got this, scientist.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
Using
get
science to talk to birds.
4 die. That should be fine.
Do you Oh, what?
Junie didn't come with us. I was gonna say, does
No,
Junie-
she stayed with Tynan. She's a little spooked by the
Yeah,
giant.
we're hanging
moose.
up at the top of the hill, just
The
kind of-
giant rotting corpse. Yeah, that would
Protecting a
yeah.
little bit.
What a little baby Junie is.
And then I guess I'll use one of my player dice
Nice.
just to be
Extra safe.
Yeah.
No,
Alright.
this bird is big.
Yeah, I don't want to piss him off or anything.
Don't accidentally insult his mother.
Yeah. I only
In
ever do
crow.
that I only ever do that intentionally.
You could yeah.
Oh,
2 successes.
Hey, that's enough.
that's all we needed.
Alrighty. So you're gonna be able to communicate rudimentarily with this bird without offending his higher sensibilities.
Okay.
you asked, have you seen any weasels? And he immediately begins to go, yeah, wow, I saw. Yeah, wow.
I'm trying to get a beat on a Nivery.
A who?
Oh, I was just thinking to myself, have you seen this might be a dumb question, out of character. Is there much of a difference between a female and a male weasel?
Musk.
Okay. Yeah, a female weasel. So not as stinky as the males.
Oh, like a. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Ah,
Seen one? Used to come around here a few weeks ago.
yeah, another mouse.
Yeah?
Wow. Yeah, wow.
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 Wow, that's crazy. Where?
Not anymore, though. No, not
anymore?
No
You
more.
haven't seen her around?
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh. Have you seen any other weasels around? Any other mice?
Like flying one.
A flying one?
Fly.
Yeah.
But not. Well, it's like mouse weasel fly flap.
Mouse.
Mouse weasel?
And then it lets out this little like it opens its beak and it sort of makes this.
Oh, like you mean mice that have been snatched up by birds, maybe?
Oh no, not bird. Gross.
Oh.
It's
Oh.
mouse. So he's trying to
Is it a-
describe.
oh,
He's
a-
trying to describe like something that's like a weasel, but is also like a mouse, but it's also able to fly.
A bat?
Did you say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd probably be the closest.
God, bat. I hate bats.
Okay,
Bat.
so it's a bat.
Yeah, bats.
A-
Been seeing bats.
Bats.
Um,
Awoo.
wolves and bats.
Awoo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well. So were the
Wolves and
wolves and the
bats?
bats together?
Come see. And he hops over back to the moose corpse and sort of digs around in its ribs.
Okay.
And it comes back with what looks like some fuzz, and he sort of puts it down in your at your feet, and he's sort of like, brave, manners, very brave, very good. Awoo.
Upon inspection of this fuzz, does it look like wolf fur by chance?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Manners chase. The wool.
Wait, what chased the wolf?
I chase. I see. I play.
Oh yeah? You
Yeah,
mess with
manners can't be caught.
them? Manners is
No, you're-
brave.
Are you guys?
Too
You
quick.
guys?
You know what, Manners? I like the cut of your jib.
You guys
Yes.
doing all right down there? You guys all
You're
good?
not bad, Manners.
Mouse, look out! Mouse! Ah! And it starts flapping towards you, Titan.
No!
Oh my
No!
God.
No. Nanners. I called them nanners.
He'll like dive down, like take Junie down to the ground, like.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Do
And
not. We cannot kill Leslie's character while she's not here. We can't do
Nanners.
that.
Calm yourself. Calm, breathe. It's okay.
Why, Bree?
He's fine. He's a friend.
He's small.
He is small.
Yes.
He's small and puny.
Well,
Not strong like Bree. Bree is fearless because Bree is big and strong, has much gains, just like Manners.
Awoo.
Yeah. Totes.
Wow. And he just starts like hopping like in a circle. And then he
this is my favorite character ever.
I love it.
Why are you here?
Looking for female weasel.
Weasels.
Went missing.
Weasels.
Yeah. I follow.
You can find her?
I follow. Yeah.
Can you-
Manners brave.
Sure.
Can you show us?
Hey, Crow Man.
Okay. Yeah,
It's
you're being
Manners.
Very racist right
Or
now.
you
Where
can
are your
come over
manners?
here.
He said, "Where are your manners?"
Yeah.
He says, would you like a worm?
Wow.
And
Tynan, you better have a fucking worm.
you kind of pull out like one of those, like a piece of the grubs that we cooked a while back. Okay,
Give it.
What's right here?
like,
Oh.
do you want this? Because I'm not gonna eat it. You
Oh
can-
no, he takes it. He just rips it out of your paws like immediately.
Yeah.
And then just Ty just falls like it's pulled.
Lucky you didn't lose a finger there.
No, like you felt the force of that beak snap, yank.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of manners. He seems like a really
Hey.
nice.
Manners is pretty chill.
So
Yeah.
we're good.
Cool
Good
people.
bird. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay,
Good.
stop talking to him like he's slow. He's fine.
Slow.
You
We
know
don't-
what?
No,
Quinn,
no.
Quinn,
Fine.
handle this. He's being very offensive right now.
Just because we don't fully understand him doesn't mean that he doesn't fully understand us.
Yeah. Stop talking to him.
Okay.
Like,
Hey,
no.
manners. Where's the nearest weasel?
Manners, you said you can follow. Can you follow and we follow you to following them?
I have to meet Spook.
Who's
Okay,
Spook?
who's Spook?
Spook. And he and this is gonna be a scene. He sort of tilts his crow head up, and you see his gaze, and you follow it, and you all see hanging above in the treetops
Hanging.
what you probably mistook for leaves that were sagging low with the dripping rain that is just falling on this sick region. As this moose stench is just building, you see several hanging fuzzy lumps with wings wrapped tightly around their bodies and beady eyes staring down at you.
Well,
Hey, I've never had good experiences with bats.
then maybe we should be quiet.
You've
Okay.
never had a good experience with
I'm
that.
just kidding.
Is that what you said to me?
Yeah.
Really? I'm gonna need you to check my link right now.
Bronze, you had this fucking queued up. Oh, it's a flying fox! It's Humphrey and he's eating a banana. Humphrey, eat that banana, you beautiful old baby.
That's a giant
wins!
bat. That is a ridiculously big bat.
It's
Yep.
a flying fox from it's from Australia and Africa. They literally have fox faces, but they have like 6 foot long wingspans max. They used
That's
to
not
be
a bat. That's,
They used to be
that's an
confused for
eagle.
demons. Yeah,
It's a
huge.
no. There's about like 20 of these fuckers right up there.
Well,
These
fuck.
were no, not that big.
Not that. No. But that.
the size
I
of like a
mean-
truck.
Compared to us, they're probably fucking.
No, but
gigantic.
like in the mouse perspective, bats are like from the netherworld. They have fur and yet they can fly.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
They're sky mice.
Is that how
Ooh.
you view them? That could be a spruce tuck viewpoint.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
could
know.
have some really backwards ways of thinking about bats and spruce tuck.
Well, Bill always told me that, bats were creatures that sold their souls to Saturn and were thus
Saturn?
cursed to serve out an eternity in Purgatorio as Saturn's handmaids.
Is that why they're upside
So-
down?
Yeah.
Here's something interesting, Bronze. Brienne would know this because you were in the Winter War. You were in the Winter War. So
Uh-huh.
here's what you know.
Okay.
This is also partially the twist. The bats they did not play a role in the Winter War, but they offered their services for both sides of the war.
So that means we could hire them for whatever.
But they were turned away by both weasels and mice. Neither
they
of them
don't like
wanted. Yeah, they don't like mice and they don't like
Wow.
weasels.
But they like manners, right?
Manners likes us.
Yeah.
Except for Tynan. He does not
Well-
like Tynan.
Well, Tynan will not be. He'll be in the back and will not be eaten alive. No offense, Tynan.
The
Sorry.
bats begin to chirp, and
Sorry,
if
reading chat.
oh my god. So the bats begin to chirp, and you hear this is very odd because you begin to be addressed in various voices from above. They all sort of
Uh-oh.
contribute to this, and you hear from above. They trespass. Why are you here?
Oh God, this is creepy.
They have cloaks, cloaked mice, daggers, betrayers, traitors.
We can
Nope.
hear you.
No.
I think they know that. Hello, low noble and esteemed creatures of the creek. I am Brienne, friend of Manners. Right, Manners?
Brave. Wow.
Oh, woo.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, woo.
She has wooed the bird.
Yeah,
I think the bird just wooed her too.
yeah.
Can't trust it. Must not. Liars. Wolves. They work for the wolves. Where are they?
We do not work for the wolves.
Wolves will never work with mice. We're like appetizers to them. Come on, please.
We are actually working
now-
against the wolves.
I'm just gonna, out of character, I'm just gonna go full Aragorn here and try to
Oh
Grab
my
the-
god.
these assholes. Listen here, I know of your cowardice and your betrayal during the Great Winter War. All right,
Holy
I'm
fuck.
just saying, now is your chance. Back then, it was all your greed cost you your honor, and therefore you were shunned by both sides. But now, I call upon you. If you have any courage or honor in you, you have the opportunity now to choose a side. And you can choose the side of the mice.
The thorny one speaks.
That it,
Deals.
don't give her that title. Don't do it.
Go full Aragorn. What say you?
She went deleted scenes on that
Wait,
shit.
wait, hold on. Why did you give Aragorn a monocle? You're like, she's like, what say you?
What I say? What
I don't
say
remember
you?
him. I don't remember him holding up opera glasses.
You
and being like,
betrayers.
what say you?
You're scoundrels, I say.
You hear several voices. Dissenters, drive them away. The spring is ours. Mosquitoes.
We don't want the spring. You can have the spring.
And all the mosquitoes you want.
And then a few others are like, redemption, redemption, saviors, warriors. The wolves, they howl, drive them back, agree. And they are in a midst of an argument. What do you want to do? You will roll something. You can make this a persuader or an orator. Actually, this sounds like orator, actually.
Yeah, that sounds.
That's
in
orator.
Pretty much orating.
And that's who's got the? We also what about persuade? Would that work? Because it isn't. Don't we have someone who's a good persuader?
You're talking to a conglomerate.
Oh, okay. So yeah, okay. That's not.
You could
I
persuade
mean-
one. But you could try to persuade Manners.
I'm a
I think
level
manners is
3
on our side.
deceiver.
Oh.
Deceiver.
Could I perhaps deceive them into thinking I have the authority to speak on behalf of all my people?
Totally.
Pretty good. At
You could
lying.
also cow them by intimidating them with deceiver, which is honestly manipulator in the second edition. So you would be sort of using this tactic to sort of
Okay,
get them to follow what you say.
that sounds
It
good too.
Yeah, that could at least solve things short term. Because they
Yeah,
seem
can I try
on
to
the
bluff and be like, war is coming, and if you don't choose sides, then you're not on our side. And there will come a time when we not only push the wolves back, but the weasels as well, and we'll set fire to these trees, and this creek will be ours. as well as all those delicious mosquitoes. Deep fried mosquito fritters. My fucking
She
favorite.
lies. She cannot catch mosquitoes.
I can. All you do is you get some spider web, you make a net, you go outside, get some lights going to attract them. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy.
You hear several of them start to begin to chatter like, "She's clever, clever mouse. She tames spiders. Deep fried. What is deep fried?" And they start
Makes
yelling at
everything
each other.
better. I tame spiders. I woo crows. I'm gonna go full Bilbo. That's what they call me. Crow, friender, spider tamer, king under the mountain,
Oh my
weasel
God.
rider, otter enchanter.
Have you really enchanted an otter?
She who surfs on lily pads and weaves reeds into traps.
You can start accumulating your dice now. Because God, I'm gonna give you a +1 just because. Like, holy fuck.
Boom.
Oh,
Jeez. Manners is gonna
Go full Lord of the Rings on him.
please do. Manners starts to echo you. It's surprisingly accurate in your
Oh my
voice. Like he
gosh.
sort of mimics your voice.
just he opens his beak and her voice comes out.
Comes.
So I have 4 dice.
Okay.
Can
Can
I
anyone else help me?
assist with Wolfwise and somehow okay, so they don't like the wolves.
No, they don't. They think they're very disruptive.
Right. So with my Wolfwise, I probably don't know what wolves are in the area, but I would know what season it is, and I would know enough about the wolves that I could help her lie a little bit, or not lie, or maybe just drop some facts. Saying like we.
Let me school you.
Yeah, no, we're not with the wolves. We are here to, to stop them. That's what I know about. I tried to think of something clever, but I couldn't.
Oh no, it is fine. It's fine. I see the application. Quinn, what are you doing? If anything.
Mic is off. Sorry, my mic was off. I would like to help, but I don't know exactly what I can do. Could I use survivalist maybe to help?
How so?
Now, because I would know enough about anything that Brienne might not know about, that I can help kind of add some little like seasoning on top of the French fries that she's serving up these bats.
I see.
Like Red Robin, don't they have like a special seasoning? I could be the Red Robin seasoning.
Oh,
Yeah.
Red Robin now.
I know, right?
Oh, I've never
Let's
been
go.
to Red Robin.
That
We're,
sounds
we're,
like
we're meeting up
Cook.
right now. The game's it's over now. We'll
Oh
go.
my god, no.
I'll fly out to Red Robin. Sure, let's do it.
Just all the same.
Yum.
Bottomless steak fries. Woo!
The one thing everyone needs to know about Red Robin, who's our sponsor this week, Red Robin. If you walk into the doors of any Red Robin, you literally are just teleported to the same Red Robin. So you can go to any Red Robin right now. We'll meet you there.
There's only one. They only ever built
Yeah,
one.
we're having an exploding
The
dice
Red Robin
meetup.
at the end of the universe.
Yeah.
We don't get restaurants like that here in New York for some reason.
Oh, la di da.
Ah.
Big old New Yorkers and their anti-Red Robin. Fuck.
No, I mean, we don't
Oh,
get
okay.
we don't
You're
get
too
any
good for Red
sponsors.
Robin.
Lost.
You're too good for Red Robin, but you can have Guy Fieri's American Eats. Go fuck yourself.
All right, hold
sorry,
on.
I'm
So
sorry.
I need to know, do you guys
Sorry.
have Sonic?
Yeah.
Yes.
We have one in the entire county.
I wish there was one in the entire country.
It
Oh,
just
Jesus.
moves around. It teleports around randomly,
Just
Quinn, that's
like
I
a
want-
food truck. You never know where it's gonna show up.
Oh my god! Do you have the cook skill?
I'm so sorry. Oh boy, howdy do I.
Oh, if you could make it rain bugs.
If you could make it.
Okay,
rain bugs.
well, I'm sure there's lots of bugs around here, and I do have a my weapon is a sling, and I can catch I can swing it around and catch bugs in the sling. and then I can make make a nice little mosquito bisque.
I'm gonna need you to prove that. That means you're gonna have to roll for it in the player's turn, probably.
Well, then let's fucking do it, because I'm really interested in the idea of this, like a mosquito bisque.
I don't have a stat for a mosquito. Hold on, maybe there's a substitute. Where's my box?
I thought this was a good game, but there's no mosquito stats. Mouse Guard sucks.
I'll just
now.
use a fucking bee. Why not?
Oh, hey, there's a difference though. They're backwards. Mosquito's got the stinger on the front. Bee's got the stinger in the rear.
What's your fighter? What's your fighter?
My fighter is 7,000. It's 4.
Beat 2 success. Beat 1 success.
Okay, I'm gonna say I didn't say I was gonna fight some bees. I want to start this off. I understand I'm gonna fail here, but I didn't say I was gonna fight some bees. I didn't know.
Use a trait.
Okay, then I'll use my I'll use my clever trait, because you know what bees love? Ferret toes. No, I use can I use any of Junie's herbs or anything that might no flowers or leaves or petals or anything?
No.
There's probably a corpse full of maggots and flies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going for the mosquitoes though. I guess I can do some kind of like maggot stew. Ugh.
You got to show them that you said sling. I'm gonna use my sling to help.
Okay, well,
So
I
interpreted
assume
that
you were gonna sling up into the trees and just gonna rain like
Oh, no.
cicadas.
Oh
No,
my god.
I was assuming that we were very close to the moose, and that there's
Yes,
probably
you
lots
are.
of little bugs around there.
Yes.
So I was gonna swing it around and try to catch as many bugs as I can in the sling, as like some kind of like a butterfly catcher.
Okay, so give us a demonstration by rolling your fighter.
Okay.
And you have to beat 1 success. It's obstacle 1. You can
I-
get 1 success.
I don't know about this, guys. This is. Oh, I opened. Oh no, I opened a file. I didn't mean to do that. I'm trying to.
What's your fighter?
4.
Oh, okay.
That's a lot of successes.
All right.
Guess what? Guess how many mosquitoes I got? 700.
I'd say totally. Yeah, you're, and then they start crawling up your arm. No, it's awful.
Oh god.
So then you start,
Gross.
you do this display, and they will be impressed. You have another helping dice, Brienne. My God.
All of that for another
I'm
helping
I'm
dice.
so sorry. I'm
Yeah.
so
So
sorry.
you
everyone.
have 4 helping dice. Junie helps with Legend of the Guardwise. So when Leslie gets back, I'll force her to tell a story about how this helps.
All right. So I have 3 base and 4 helping dice.
Indeed. Any ooh, I have to roll for the bats.
That's 3
Ooh.
successes.
And
Success.
6s, so I can explode them if I need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bats are rolling 5 dice. Oh.
I guess I'll explode my 6s. By
Yeah,
spending
Spend a fate point.
fate point.
Oh jeez, that's not good. That's
Split
really
them
bad.
6s.
We're good.
Oh!
Yeah.
Ooh.
Go ahead and roll that. Yeah, it keeps exploding technically, but you push through them. My goodness.
All right, 7.
Total 7. Okay.
I just blew their minds with my deception.
Oh yeah, and every time you pause to give another title, Manners sort of like spreads his wings and like repeats it.
Oh my
I like
gosh.
Manners.
I like Manners.
Fabulous.
Manners is gonna have a sad backstory though. I can already tell.
Don't say that.
Don't say that.
Don't say that.
Don't say the fucking truth.
Manners doesn't like you anymore.
I didn't
but
say
no.
that to Manners.
Manners
no.
is gonna rip your head off.
What
Oh yeah,
did I do?
no. Birds can kill mice.
I'm aware of this. I'm on Manners'
Easily.
side. Oh,
Drunkly. I'm wagging my finger. Crows are to be protected and cherished.
I love crows. I'm just saying, like that story about him saying, "Where are your manners?" They call him Manners. That doesn't sound like a good upbringing. It sounds like sad things happened and he's confused. And I don't want people to be mean to the crow because I love birds. Damn it.
Well, I guess we'll have to find out, because guess what happens? The bats are astounded, Brienne. And they are silent for a moment, and then you hear several squeaks in their own little private chittering language. And then they say down in unison, "You'll aid you. We, the sky. We know this place. We know who comes and who leaves." And I think that is as far as they will get before you start questioning them specifically. One of them flaps down and sort of gets on a lower branch, and he says, "My name is Spook. That's what Manners
Spook.
calls me."
Hi. You are more eloquent. So we can have a conversation. Do you know about weasels?
Yes, I am the voice.
Wait, did you just diss Manners?
Yeah, would you stop, Tiny?
said
Would you
that-
stop being mean to Manners?
I'm not. I'm saying this guy is eloquent.
You don't have to say, "Oh, you." What do you?
I was not expecting him to be this eloquent. They weren't this eloquent up in the tree.
That's
Tynan, you feel a yank on your tail, and you're just you fall down and face first in the mud.
God damn it.
Manners quickly steps behind Brienne and just sort of looks away.
All right, fine. I'm not gonna
Manners
talk.
is the best character.
I'm not
You
gonna
can talk. You can talk. Just please don't insult the people who could eat us right now.
Or just,
Also, it's called being nice.
or the people that are helping us.
I was just
Whether they-
surprised that the
yes
bats
or
can
not.
speak in full sentences. They were a little bit kind of.
So, oh my God, so racist. There's so much ignorance and racism right now.
We're learning a lot about Tiny. He's not the boring one. He's the racist one.
Yeah. Yes, Spooks, you have very
species.
You speak
Bats
a
are a
very good
species.
English. Do you want me to slow it down for you?
Spooks, I would like to apologize on behalf of our friend. He is very knowledgeable in many ways, but
He's
apparently
never
talking
left
to-
Spruce Tuck. He's never been out, so he doesn't know. He's kind of ignorant. He's never left that town.
Look, I've never talked to a bat before. I've never talked to a bird before.
Well,
There's
this is
not in
this,
my
is this is a
books.
this is a bad start then.
I love it. Let's roll it back a bit. Oh God, it's becoming Duncan. What's happening? No. We know weasels. And we know some weasel kin. What is your purpose here? To this pond, this spring.
We are tracking down one weasel in particular who holds the key to a lot of information that will help our conquest of the North be more fruitful, so we can extend the stamp border, push the wolves back, and potentially end the weasel threat as well.
And Spook sort of nods and says, "That's good. We like that. We remember long wounds that mice and weasels have carved into our kind. We
Which
will
is
look
why,
over
as
yours."
reparations, we would grant you territories and rights.
Blueberries.
That's the one. Not the first. Not which. Yes, blueberries is the. That's what
we
will
grant you blueberries.
We will
We
grant
know.
you blueberries.
Territories has lots and lots of delectable, not bug food.
You
this
like
was-
fruit. Bats like fruit.
So
know
I was
course.
actually wondering if they were
Of
up close, if we can tell that
course.
they are fruit bats or if they are. blood
They
bats.
they are of a I think they're omnivorous.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but I would
Fruit
imagine
bats are tiny.
if fruit bats are
Yeah,
very
the-
tiny. These are
these
not
are-
tiny bats. These are about they're not big. They're not like huge, but they're like a little bit bigger than you.
Like Scooby Doo bats. Like the ones that are just like they're kind of big but not that big.
Sure.
Let's call them Scooby-Doo bats.
I mean, if you read the comics, there are bats in there, so I'd say that's those bats. But
Awesome.
yeah, no, they Spook seems to be the voice of this collection, and he is ready and willing. By the way, it's player's turn if we have enough time. I don't know if we do, but it really depends on what you guys want to know, I guess, and how we want to close the night off.
Well, Spooks, I would be more than willing to parlay with you further regarding what sort of trade agreement set up or diplomatic relations we could come to an agreement on, or perhaps even a bat owned and operated territory within the mouse territories.
That is agreeable.
We have lots of fruit.
And
You
yes,
have lots
you,
of other skills.
the bounty of the territories is
Mm-hmm.
desirable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we could do that. But for that, we need your cooperation and the cooperation of your people in tracking down a weasel who was meeting here weekly with a mouse by the name of Anivery. Now, Manners seems to be at least aware of who she is and confirm that she did indeed pass through here. Are you aware at all of her comings and goings?
There's another series of chirps from above, and Spook gives an upside down nod, and he says,
Nivery, yes. We've seen her use this spring as parlay. She speaks to all, trying to mount something. The tunnels. She desired to hunt in the tunnels, but could not.
Why not?
A ghost, a wraith of the Winter War.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Well,
Her kin, ferret and weasel alike, were terrified, would not push forward.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, we killed that ghost.
Yeah.
Well, I killed that ghost
Yeah.
by accident.
It's kind
And
of.
it,
But I did kill her.
it's a long story.
Not to brag, but I totally clove her skull in with
Yeah,
my
that's
flint.
something you shouldn't brag about, Brian.
When I'm
Oh.
trying to intimidate people, I probably should brag about it.
Are you trying to intimidate?
Yes. this is
Well, I'm
never-
sorry. I misread the conversation. I'm so sorry.
you
yeah.
feel your tail gets a little tug, Mr. Drunkley, Mr. Quinn hat, just a little one.
I wrap my tail around my leg just so it's safe now.
Manners gives a little like of like annoyance that you're hiding your tail from him
Hey, Spook.
so efficiently.
Hey,
I love it.
Spook. I have a question.
I love
Yeah, go ahead.
Where are all the other animals?
Ever since the great god from the west
The
was
dead one?
killed, yes. The earth shook with every step. You could feel it in the treetops. Ever since he died, they have shied away from our spring. The only one who returns
Is oh gracious, I have to look up their name.
is the Lady Poe.
Who's that?
She is the mother of many. She carries the burdens of her children on her back, and she eats whatever lies on the ground. She is a scrounger.
Is she a raccoon?
No, worse.
Like Tana's like flipping through his book.
Miss Poe,
Oh wow, she has a really like a mouse tail, but grosser.
Possum?
She's a possum, yeah. Wow.
Oh, sorry, that was
Miss
just cool.
Miss P, she knows where Anivery went.
Is she nice? Or is she...
She's gross.
Do you know where we could find her to talk to her? This gross person.
Perhaps Anivery hides her tunnels. She's paranoid. Something is happening in the Weasel home. Something disruptive. She seeks to push into the territories. Some schism has drawn her to the guard mouse, the cloaked one.
Yeah, we need to find her. So Possum knows where the weasel is, right? That's what you're telling us?
The ferret Anivery makes friends. This possum is one of them.
Then Possum is where we're going. I think. My book says possums are mean, though. I'm not generalizing. The book says that.
Is very grouchy. She has had a lot of pups.
Oh, is she carrying them around?
Oh,
Her
ew.
back is a nest,
Yeah.
That does sound gross. I am with you there, Amanda.
clinging and silent. Totally
Probably gonna be uber
unsavory.
She's probably gonna be uber on
Grouchy.
edge.
Yeah.
I would be
she's
too
kinda
if I had
grouchy.
little things suckling at me.
Well, and they get really defensive and protective of their young.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna hiss and drool.
Yeah,
she's gonna stink.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
book says possums aren't
Wow.
nice. It says right here, possums don't talk to them.
Well,
That's-
you know who else isn't nice? Brienne. And we're going to bring her to deal with the possum.
Don't make me beat up a pregnant woman.
I
Brienne,
promise
wow.
you.
Wow.
I would never beat up a pregnant woman, Manners.
Well, but she's not pregnant. Our kids are now outside.
I want one.
Well, that I
A
guess
kid?
that's
You want a
where-
kid or a pregnant?
Well,
You know what?
no, I want one.
You want?
You want one of the babies?
Manners wants one. Claire.
The babies? You're gonna eat them? You're gonna
Manners.
eat possum babies?
Manners had appetizer.
So you're gonna eat the possum lady
Don't-
baby?
There,
Don't,
no manners.
please.
Manners. Did you already
Just
eat
one.
one of the? Did you already eat one?
Please
Manners?
Please don't eat them.
She stinks. I have no.
You have to. She stinks, so I have to eat them.
Wow.
Okay, Manners is just the best character that has ever happened in anything I've ever been a part of. Like, not even, I'm talking about all media. Like, fuck any character that's ever been happening. Fucking Pip from Great Expectations. Fuck you. Fuck all of Shakespeare's characters. It's Manners or nothing for this guy. For this old.
I wish I could
dog.
see chat right now, but I turned it off so I could save internet.
Well, Manners, I don't really care if you eat her babies like later, but while we try to get information,
just not
out of
while we're
her,
there.
like,
He
yeah,
starts hopping.
You can eat them later after we're done talking. You can have like 3, but when we're talking to her,
Don't pre-sell the babies to him.
well, I mean, come on, Tynan. The possums have like 40 babies at one time. She
I
can
think-
do without 3.
I'm
That's why
going-
we have
I'm-
so many of them.
Listen.
Half of them are gonna die.
I'm gonna say Tynan's racism and Brienne's super pro baby murder is not gelling with Quinn.
It's
So he's
like
gonna
a
go.
late-
He's
it's
gonna
like
go
a
stand next to
late-term
Junie.
abortion.
So oh my god. It's murder. Anyway, no, that sounds weird now that I'm putting those two sentences together. Quinn walks over to Junie and does a couple hand signals because he's been showing her some things.
Oh, that's cute. Okay.
And it's like these guys are fucking old, weird. These fucking weird.
Oh man. So Yeah, it's up to you whether, I guess, if you want to flip over to checks or you want to just save that till next time.
I'm honestly fine either way because it'll be fun if you guys hang around the spring for a player's turn, but it is pretty late. So if you guys do want to call it, we can totally do player's turn next time.
Well, I think that we should have Leslie there for player's turn too. That way. she-
Exactly.
Yeah,
Okay, fair enough.
Since she needs a time with manners, honestly.
Fair enough.
Oh boy.
All right, so.
But yo, dang, what were your goals this session, by the way?
My goal was to. I actually completed my goal in its entirety.
All right, what was it?
My goal was to assert my dominion over the creatures of the spring, and I definitely did that.
You do that every game, though.
But that's my goal every game.
Well, and that's why you're so damn good.
That's a
why you're
life goal.
That's why you're the best there is.
I always.
What was that? Did that cat just say life goal?
Yeah.
Life goal!
I'm that cat's life coach.
Moxie, why? I'm sorry, Streamcat is telling me that she caught her little stuffed mouse.
Oh, hey, that's fun. We're playing a game about. That's mean. That's rude.
Yeah.
It threw it in the water. Oh no. I'm sorry, I wanted you to chase it.
Could you bring your camera so we can see the drowning mouse?
No, you're not gonna see that. That'll never happen.
Drunkly, what was your goal?
I'm gonna level with you all right now.
You didn't make one.
No, hold on now.
Oh.
I'm leveling with you. I started to write the word figure, and then I'm like, yeah, I know what my goal is. And then we started talking about something else, and then I just wrote the word fig. Like as in the Newtons, and I don't have.
So you wanted to fig.
Yes, which is what I call that trick where I try to dangle up all those
getting
floaty
figgy with
bugs.
it.
Okay, yeah, I get figgy with it. All right, that sounds legit.
I'm so sorry, everyone.
I agree. My goal was just reach the spring and make friends with other animals.
We technically made friends. With
I
Manners.
think
Tentative.
Manners is a good friend.
Yeah, we technically made friends with. I love manners, but we also made friends by lying and the premeditated infanticide.
I think we just.
I'm just saying, Manners is a lot scarier than a possum, and I don't
Yeah.
want to tell Manners he can't have his appetizers because then he might snap my head off.
I also.
No,
I also love the fact that we made what is it, like foreign policy agreements
Yeah.
about the blueberries of the territories. Like we just, yes, you can have them, take them, they're ours to give. And then what that means is eventually we're gonna have to go back into the territory
I
with a
did
flock
that.
of bats and say, "Hey guys, who wants to?"
I did say
let me
we would
level with you.
parlay. I did say we would parlay the finer details later.
I also do believe that if necessary, we can Brienne's a good enough talker, and we know enough stuff that we can totally talk our way into or out.
He's
of
just
the
gonna
situation.
intimidate a whole town into giving up their blueberries.
We've done weirder things, I think,
my
so
goodness.
far. Anything's possible with us.
They're
I'm s-
tired of insects. Maybe we make a trade. We get insect gumbo. They get blueberries. We get
We do like
get
bugs.
Get used to chocolate dipped crickets because you're gonna be eating them for like 4 years while you.
Judy
keep
has
them-
brewer. She
Yeah,
can do something with that.
Oh, jeez.
she can make some chocolate melt like a chocolate fountain. Yeah, we just dip the crickets.
You have
in.
scientists. I'm sure you could discover
We could
chocolate.
do this. Yes.
Oh, man.
Anyways, we'll pick up player's turn next session when we hopefully have Leslie.
Sweet. So are we doing rewards or are we doing no rewards today?
Not this time. I'll remember people. I remember peeps. And if you accomplished your goal or not.
All right.
I am gonna vote 100% though for chat because I believe manners has to be in every episode from now on. Even if we just cut to manners,
Oh my
like at some
goodness.
point we're like,
Can
Oh, wow.
that is my
Yeah.
favorite. I'm not kidding. I am so invested in manners right now.
You don't know how long I've had to keep manners inside me.
don't say it that way. Don't phrase it that way.
I actually prefer it that way.
Okay.
we replace drunkly with manners.
Wow, thank you.
Do it. Fucking do it.
Thank
Do
you, Perry.
It's just another camera of 4. Just
Should I like
I have
wear
something for
like
this.
I should get like a cone that I just stick on my face.
Wow!
Is that-
wow? Wow!
I love it.
Ooh!
Oh,
Oh no, he's gone.
oh no!
Oh, jeez. Oh man.
God.
Well, guys, thank you so much. Of course, don't run away. We got some stuff to take care of. Of course, we have some business, but see, we got our goals. We're not doing rewards. Do you guys want? I guess thank you guys for hanging out. Please let us know, of course, what you thought of tonight's episode in chat. We want to hear from you guys. Thank you guys for being active and for hanging out with us. And of course, thank you to my players. Yeah, why don't we go around to our players and have you guys give, we'll get some thoughts and impressions on the session and the story, and then of course, tell everyone a little bit about you, who you are, and where they can find you on the internet. And then of course, we're gonna roll into our giveaway. Anyone who is in chat can enter to win, so we're gonna do that in just a second, but let's go around the table, starting, of course, let's start with for that awesome character stuff today.
Oh
Yes.
my
Oh my
goodness. I'm just glad that I had you guys to share it with. Oh my god. I also have to say apologies to folks in chat. Usually I do chat with you, but I was trying to save internet or trying to save whatever. I didn't know how to. Oh man, we had some robot today. But anyways, my name is Four. I really love everything that happened today. And if you want more Mouse Guard action, we have more than plenty of it on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. It is free to all who wish to be a mouse and do mousy things. That means it's a community game. We play it like a Western Marches campaign where players can sort of join and we'll teach you how to play. You don't even have to have played a role-playing game before. We'll just drag you right in and make you pretend to be a mouse and fight snakes. Among other things, I'm hoping to. I do like D&D on Sundays as well, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, just like a little homebrew campaign. It's pretty fun. We're finally out. We've done an urban campaign mostly, so now we're finally adventuring into like, the wilderness instead of being stuck in a city, which has been a delight. It's a great change of pace. I'm hoping to do some Torchbearer. I'm still trying to find the shape it'll take, but yeah, if you like the way Mouse Guard rolls, Torchbearer is going to be a lovely flavor of fantasy for you. But that's me. I love everyone, and I hope you have a splendid evening. Oh, Matt, wow.
Oh my god, I love it. I just love it. I love that voice so much.
Yeah, it is great.
Oh, well, thank you. Wow.
I don't know where the character came from, but Ford does so my favorite thing, and this is a tangent, but my favorite thing as a DM is giving characters like little ticks that kind of make them identifiable, and I don't know where Fords come from, but they're always great. Man. Well, why don't we go next, of course, to Bronze, who absolutely made this her session today.
Every session.
As every game is, rightly.
What? Hello, I'm that bronze girl. I think manners is the best. That's kind of my impressions of this. Also, I have a knack for befriending wild animals. Done and done.
That's a fact. A rock fact.
Yes.
I seem to have some luck with this, and I think it's my confidence and my fearlessness puts animals at ease. Whereas
Or your lies.
jitteriness makes them freak out.
Yeah.
It's a little harder to do this kind of thing with mice, I feel like, because I feel like they're just they know the constraints of society, and hopefully Brienne will respect those. With animals, it's a lot more simpler, I feel like.
By the way, I love the name Crow and Wilson.
Thank you. Thank you very
That's
much.
pretty great.
I think that's a work of art. I also wouldn't have gotten Owen Wilson from the voice if you hadn't have pointed that out, but I can see it. I guess.
Well, once again, my chops come out.
It's amazing.
Oh Lord. Well, Bronze, where can people find you on the internet, and what will they see when they go there?
You can find me on my Twitch channel most early mornings to, I guess, pretty middle mornings now. At twitch.tv/thatbronzegirl. I'm a variety caster. I play all sorts of games and spit that real shit. That's who I am. Yep.
Absolutely. Just
My favorite.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm good.
Can you do it? Can you?
I don't know.
What?
No, you're just. I think my favorite thing is every time you describe your stream or where they can find you is always my favorite part of the night too.
What?
You're just like, I don't fucking like, I do this shit and it's like fucking ooh and I'm awesome and like, it's just it's literally like I am a wild animal and you are convincing me to trust you. Like that's just so go watch Bronze's streams. That's what I'm saying. I like it. Bronze's streams are good. I don't watch a lot of other streamers that I know. Bronze is one of the people who I watch. Go watch Bronze's streams. That's my plug.
Nice
Fuck you all.
segue.
Fuck everyone. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Way to fail at hyping. Look, okay. I don't know. That's what I didn't say that. Pashnikov in chat said that. Look, I think I am sufficiently hyped. Look, she doesn't need to get hyped. That's how good it is.
The sweater was the only thing I needed.
Really though, rock the hell out of that sweater. Drunkly, what about you, man?
No.
No.
Hi, my name is Drunkly Romantic. My favorite thing about this session was that I'm sorry. I was trying to work this into an apology. My favorite thing about this session is that I'm sorry that I'm on cough medicine and not all here right now. I loved this was actually like I was so. I love the bats. I love the bats, and I loved. Obviously, I love manners, but like this whole section, I'm completely digging, and I was like, I kind of don't want it to end, but well, next time for sure. But I want to. I don't know. That's my thing about that. I like this game. It's good. Yeah, you can check me out every Monday through Friday at 11:30 a.m. Pacific daylight time, whatever the fuck that means. Check me out. I stream. I have guests. Four was my guest last Friday. You can check out the VOD. We had some fun conversations. There was one point in the middle of a stream where it started snowing, and I said I had to go to the bathroom, but then I went to play in the snow for 10 minutes and left 4 with my stream. That was a mistake.
Happened.
It wasn't a mistake because 4 was bad. It was a mistake because I'm a monster. You can check me out at Twitch at Drunkly Romantic, or you can also check me out on Twitter at Drunkly Romantic. And I also do other things, and you can do that, but you can learn about that by following the things. I'm fucking tired. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go to sleep. Goodbye.
Well, guys, everyone,
check out Exploding Dice. Exploding Dice is a good channel. Go check it out.
please go. Just leave this channel and go check out Exploding Dice. You probably should do that. But guys, everyone's link is in chat. Go give them a follow. Go show them some love, and of course, make sure you thank them for being here. I'm Askren, I run this channel, but you don't need to know any of that stuff. I want to give a big thank you to everyone who hung out today. I also want to give a shout out to Captain Morgan and the Diomnic Claude. That's a hard name to pronounce. And Avrahama and Sandarian or Sanderjan, that's not an I, and Earthen Lady for following. Thank you for joining us, guys, and welcome to the madness. And of course, thank you BP Phantom for the donation before about the fishnets, helping everyone get recovered. Hopefully we will get a chance to use those next session. And of course, thank you to all of the hosts, Unmade Gaming, Henley, Saving Throw Show, all of you guys, amazing. Thank you. All of those guys got shout-outs during the show. The only other bit of business that I have to do, well, first of all, if you guys if you enjoyed the show and you have not already, please hit that follow button. We just hit the 3K mark, and we are trudging on. Our next giveaway is probably going to be at 3,500, so look forward to that. Of course, if you really, really enjoyed the show, You can, of course, hit that subscribe button. Every subscription helps us create more content here. Like the nearly full week of D&D that we're doing right now. I just released our new schedule, and aside from the Monday that I am over on Bubbernot's channel, and the Friday that I'm playing my home game, we have an entire week of D&D. Tuesdays is the talk show Fuzzy Dice. This week, Ivan Van Norman's going to be coming back to hang out to talk about his new horror game that he's working on. Wednesday is the Daubers. That game had an amazing launch. It is a whimsical fantasy RPG run by Daryl Splatterdink, the guy, a community creator, and he does amazing art for the show. He did all of our characters, he does a lot of the scenes, and the NPCs all by hand, and because of how great the first episode went, this Wednesday, when the show comes back, he is going to be giving away in chat during the show a signed art print of one of the cool scenes that he drew from the first episode, and you guys can win that. It's going to be printed and hand signed. It's going to be really, really cool, and I hope you guys will show up to support him and help that show do great things. Thursdays, of course, if you guys have not heard, coming on Thursdays after PAX Unplugged, we have an all-female pirate campaign called The Razor Coast, which we've been working on for a while, and I'm excited to launch it. You guys will hear a little bit of news about the cast and crew in a few weeks, but I can tell you that it is going to be a blast. I got some amazing women on that show, and I have been writing the hell out of the story, and it's going to be a ton of fun. Razor Coast is a swashbuckling, cutthroat pirate setting, and I love it. And then Friday I'm off because I've got my home game. Saturday we come back with Writhing Moon. If you have not already, check out the VOD for this past week's episode. You get to see Four get nuts at the end of it, as he kind of took on some horrible things and may have exploded. I don't know. It was a great episode. I really, really enjoyed it, and that we're swinging into what might be the final arc. And so things are getting tense. It might be, it might not be, but it could easily be. And so the stakes are ramping up. If you like horror and you like other kinds of stuff, gore and mystery, it is all in there. And then, of course, Sunday we have this show. But before this show, we have a DM talk show at 4 p.m. Eastern called The DM's Table, which has been doing phenomenally. If you guys want to take a trip to DM school, your favorite Twitch DMs and D&D and RPG casters will be rotating on the panel there, answering your questions and just teaching each other how to be a better DM. And that's pretty much it. And you guys enable all that to happen, and because of your support and all that, we are going to be giving away this here dice box. So I want to thank you guys for that, and I want to get this thing started very, very simply. So here's I should have done this actually while I was talking, but I'm very, very dumb. Where is my...
No, you're not dumb. You're just doing a bunch of things at once.
It's true.
Don't sell yourself short. That's why I want to yell at you about Tynan later. Not the racist stuff, but the normal stuff.
Well, here's what's gonna happen. We are gonna be giving away this black poisonwood wormwood box. It's upside down. I'm gonna open the giveaway right now. Dice Thulu will let you know in chat. All you have to do is type !box in chat to join. That is the command. And while you are doing that, everyone who is in chat right now is able to enter. The winner, I am going to go ahead. I might actually fill this with dice. Not my dice. I love my dice, so you can't have those. But I will get you your own set of dice and put them in here before I ship this off to you with some little bonus extras. And yeah, it's a fantastic case. I've been using this. I've been bringing this to cons. So it's broken in a little bit.
It's pretty.
It is very, very pretty. I love the wood. I don't know if it's stain or this is just how the wood normally is, but it's gorgeous. You can see the little wormwood is somewhere there. There it is.
Oh yeah, right there. Nice.
So this is an awesome dice box. As you can see, it's got foam inside. It is magnetic, and it just closes like that, and it actually holds more than a full dice set, so you got a little bit extra room. And remember, all you have to do is type !box to get in. And as that's going on, again, I want to give a big thanks to my cast. You guys are awesome every week. I love having you guys here. Ridiculous as it is, you guys are so much fun, and a huge thank you to for running this game and making it awesome. Guys, if you're not playing Mouse Guard with 4, why? Go do that. It's easy and it's free and anyone can do it. Room for dice and a bow? Yes, sure, why not? If you have a bow, I'm sure you can fit it in here.
Oh my gosh, I forgot to ask you guys what color bow I should wear. I'm gonna start doing that.
Someone in chat complimented your bow, but I couldn't tell if they were being sarcastic or not, but I just chose to assume that they were actually saying that it was an awesome bow.
No,
Well-
they were for a while, and then they started being like, daddy. And then they disappeared. This Twitter or this Twitch person with like 1 follower came in and was just like, really, I was just all daddy all the time with you for.
Oh Lord.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Daddy, wear that bow.
And I think while we're doing this, why don't we go ahead and find someone else who is online that we can, of course, deliver the love unto. What?
Yeah, I'm sneezing.
Oh, I thought
Sorry.
you said also.
Sorry.
and then you stopped
and then
talking.
I started sneezing because I was gonna say, hey, Leslie's not here today, but we miss her. Everyone go check out Leslie at
Yes.
simply_JXN. Wonderful artist, wonderful streamer, chill fucking person. So go show some love to her as well.
She's turning 89 today, so give
89
her,
years old.
give her
She's
some
89
love.
years old, so
She is
give
20 years younger than me.
give her some birthday wishes. Of course, make sure you do that. Who's
Make sure you
online?
buy her something from Amazon so they can ship it to her house.
But Bronze, no.
Still too early.
Or we just get her a candle. Get her like an old Yankee candle. That's what 89-year-olds love, I think.
Lasts forever.
They do last forever. Yankee candles. Are we?
Oh, I figured out who we're gonna pass the love on to. One of my favorite streamers. Why is this in front of Force Face? Get out of there.
Get in my face.
Get in there.
Get on in there. Get in that 4-face.
All right. So why don't we? Here's what's gonna happen, guys. First of all, I'm gonna end this giveaway, and then when I pick the winner, I want you to make sure you get in touch with me either here on Twitch or on Twitter, and send me that address so I can get this sent off to you. Last chance, ! box as I close the giveaway. I'm going to give you 2 seconds, and then right after that, we're going to go pass the love on to my friend Thoglore, who is playing Weeby Goblins, which is one of my favorite modules to run. It's a blast. Rockstar, thank you for... Rockstar Leo, thank you for following. Welcome to the madness. Alright, giveaway has officially closed, so here we go, guys. I'm gonna finish my beer and pick a winner. Drum roll, please. And the winner of the giveaway is... Why is it not picking a winner? Did I do it? Did I do it?
I did it twice.
Did it do it? Oh, sorry. I hit the button first twice. Magic Myth Mayhem. Thank you. I thought it was gonna output to me in the in the box. And it didn't, and so I hit the button again. Sorry, BP Phantom, I didn't mean to get your hopes up there. I'm sorry. But Magic Myth Mayhem, you are the one the Dice Thulu has chosen. You are the chosen one. Please go ahead and send me a message either here or on Twitter. Drop me a DM and we'll get the address sorted. We're gonna roll again and get rid of the first 2 rolls. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I seriously expected a thing to pop up saying like winner picked. Yeah, but thank you so much, guys. Magic Myth Mayhem, go send me a message. Get in touch. This box is going straight to you.
That's awesome.
Going right in your face.
Right into your face. Congratulations.
Yeah. That is.
I hope you enjoy.
You better enjoy it. I want to see pictures of your dice in the box.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh man. Well, guys, Thank you so much. That is going to be it for us. We are going to pop over and give some raid and some host love to the Thoglore, another awesome D&D streamer and a friend of mine playing, who I haven't talked to or I haven't hosted in a while, playing some Weeby Goblins. I've run the module on this channel. It is nuts. It is a lot of fun, so I know you guys are going to have fun with them. So there is the raid link. Thank you guys again. Thank you from all of us. We will see you next time. Go hit up that raid link. But, as we always say, thank you for watching, and as always, don't let Dice Thulu get his tentacles on you, because he might make a deal with the bats for all the blueberries.
We did that. We made that deal.
We'll see you next time, guys. Take care, everyone. Bye, guys.
Ooh.